Greetings, traveler. You've just landed on the Mikey and Me podcast. But fear not, for this is no mistake. No fault in the stars, no glitch in the matrix. I'm afraid this has all been planned, predetermined by powers known not to us. So pull up a chair and join us as we find our way together, for you are among friends. Y'all can say something. Somebody say something.
Chris,
We're back. Everybody's back.
and we got someone.
Everybody's back.
We got someone hiding in the back.
Yeah, we got the homie. He's in the back.
Look at that. That's what the couch.
Homie on the couch.
The angle of there is like actually cut out, so there's no more couch cam.
Yeah, you got rid of that.
There's no more couch
Whenever
cam.
we renovated the studio, when Joe Rogan renovated his studio, he cut down on our studio space.
Yeah,
and,
man.
we had to eliminate a lot, and that's kind of what life's all about.
Yeah, the room is actually only this big now. Like, we don't.
Life is really just about
Space and bigness.
cutting down on what you have to help so others can flourish. And Joe's flourishing. Yeah, Joe said, "Any day now, guys, don't worry. We're gonna move you down to where we keep the mops.
You can
the mop
stop
buckets.
worrying
any
day.
Any day, you can stop." 80 degrees in Dallas, Texas. It's we got a low of 64. Would you believe that? We have a low of 64.
I hope
Would you hope it hits?
it's true.
Would you hope we get that
I
low?
I hope that don't
What are
be
the
a lie.
odds, though? We got a high of 90.
What's it supposed to be tomorrow?
What's it going to be tomorrow? Well, what's today? Today's Saturday. There we go. Tomorrow's Sunday. The people don't know this. People don't know this. Sunday, it is going to be... It looks like we have 89 is the high and 66 is
89.
Go hit the pool.
So yeah,
I'm trying to think. Today was pretty nice. I wasn't bad. We're outside a fair bit at that Circle R Ranch thing for my job. They had like a family day.
Was that fun?
It was. Still, it was like literally. It's like one of the most like. Okay, we're taking this is mainly we're doing to take her to do all this stuff they have as a kid. So it's like it was literally just like focusing on her riding. She rode the little horse for the first time. I was like, that's cool. It's the first time she's ridden one.
Oh, that's cool.
She's like, there's donkeys. She fed. I felt like it's like she hadn't interacted with large animals like that. I don't think yet in her life. If you think, I'm just thinking about first. So
Not
it's cool.
that you know of.
Yeah, not to know of, dude. There's a good chance that she has. Her mother could have done it, and I just don't tell me if they did.
You thinking about getting a ranch?
Yeah, I was kind of window shopping as they were hosting the event. I was anytime I go to host an event, I kind of considering what it'd be like to try and get the place.
What would window shopping be called for when you're just looking at
all
ranches,
the windows
though?
or all the
There's no
ranch
window
stuff.
at a ranch. So what is it?
Or how they're going to look at you.
I well, they have windows. We're assuming it's a ranch that has like a cabin on it, or it's just the ranch, a bunch of land, because it could be a window in the cabin.
Ranch is like specific definition. It's like it's supposed to be like over 300 acres or something, I think.
Okay, but it didn't necessarily have to have nothing on it. But there always is. There's always a ranch house.
Yeah, there's
so they got windows, so you could still be just window shopping for some some windows.
Probably. See, I'm trying to come up with something new and be too whatever. And
do you think you had something funny?
No, I didn't. I was trying to see if we had something funny collectively.
I thought that was hilarious.
I can afford a buffalo chicken ranch
There we go.
sandwich.
What happened to the buffalo? Where they?
This is slowly going the way
What happened?
of the.
Sore subject.
But we've all been slowly going the way of the buffalo, Mikey.
What's everybody been up to? It's been a month probably since
It's
we've done
been
a
whole
podcast.
month, man. I'll tell you what.
It's been a month. We thought about stopping
Beer on my shirt.
a little ways
You wanted to-
ways
you'd be able
through.
to tell the
Everybody
difference between
touch
our
Chris.
shirts.
Everybody touch him and just blot him off. Blot him off, would you, Matt?
No,
Blot
man,
him.
it was because the first. I think it was the first week. Was my 9 snows the first week of like whenever
No,
we
that
there
was-
had
that
already been a
That
week.
was like second because I did cork ball the week before.
Yeah.
And then we came over after that cork ball. No.
Yeah.
Cork ball was the same day of Stephanie's thing. Because
No.
we came over after. Yeah.
No.
Either way,
no,
it's been a while. I went that 9 Snails concert is the thing I went to do. That was
No, you're right. He came
Badass.
over that
Thing was
night.
a different
They
thing.
came over after cork
Yeah.
ball. Yeah. Y'all came over. So we had the cork ball week. And then Stephanie's birthday, my birthday.
That was cool.
Before that,
And
in
good
between there,
friends.
you had before my birthday, we had the 9 Inch Nails concert.
saying,
And
dude,
then
that was
I
one of
had
the
my
best concerts I've
birthday.
been to in my life.
Tell us about it. What it was
great.
Let's hear about it. Let's
I mean,
catch up a little
obviously
bit.
you like him, but it was just yeah, just the way he really controlled the vibe. Even like the opening being this boys' noises. I don't know, but it was just some solo DJ that just basically really got set a tone in the room.
Okay.
I could tell before it got going and stuff, so it kind of bled naturally into the show.
Oh, that's neat.
So it was really cool.
So
it wasn't just like an opening band or whatever. It's like it was like the experience
Oh, that's
of it
pretty
started
cool.
with them. Yeah,
That's
and then
cool.
the Nine
But
Snows
you
did
didn't
have
know
this.
it at first.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, exactly. Once it gets going, it's like, oh, he's like really setting the vibe going. It's really
And
cool.
then all of a sudden, it's like a guitar.
And then the stage where it was like in the middle, further down, and then they would transition between that and then like a backstage for different songs. So, dude,
That's cool. And I mean,
I
they've
think
been
I
around for a
uploaded
while,
some
so it's
videos.
cool to. Well, here before we do all that.
I
we
don't need to look it up. Yeah, I don't need to look it up.
I think
That's badass.
we can. We'll look it up, but get the homie in here.
Oh,
why
why
don't
don't
wanna
you
keep 'em hanging.
Oh, I forgot. I've completely.
We do
forgot.
need to catch up though a bit. There's been a lot, and I want
I
to
know.
talk about my last weekend, what I had going on, because I want to talk about me.
Wait, I can do it with my phone probably. My phone,
Oh, a phone is ringing.
dude.
I'll go ahead and get started though.
Michael Trampsey?
Have fun. You can
Oklahoma.
get the show going.
I had never been to Oklahoma. It's funny. We're going to talk about
Hook 'em.
Oklahoma a little bit tonight.
Hook 'em.
There you go. Today is Texas
Hook 'em.
OU. It is funny. I'm going to talk about Oklahoma. Texas did beat Oklahoma today in the Red River Shootout, but they're not calling it that anymore because, well,
Still the Red River Shootout.
It's like whenever
to
they
me.
changed the name of the ballpark in Arlington to Quest America Cofield, whatever, I don't know, Globe Life Quest
Mm-hmm.
Field. It's always the ballpark in Arlington.
American Phone
Yeah.
Company
Yeah.
Stadium Incorporated,
Yes, exactly.
Verizon Airplane Center.
Yeah, but Oklahoma, I went there just this past weekend, and I had only been there once before, and this was like my first time really actually getting to have some leisure there. The first time I ever went to Oklahoma and stayed was for one night,
Yeah.
and me and Crane actually tried out for the MLB, dude. We almost
Oh, dude, I do remember you actually went and tried it out.
we're legends for that, dude. I don't care what anybody
Yeah.
says. We're legends for that. Had some Budweisers the night before, fished.
Yeah, man.
Tried out for the MLB, tried out for the show.
Didn't they get you in there?
We just missed it, man.
It's like, unfortunately, we shouldn't have gone fishing the night before. That was what fucked us. It was like we would have been fine. It turns out we had actually two.
We had too many Oklahoma beers. Yeah.
we had two. We narrowed it.
That
down.
was
It
a
the
fun trip,
final
though. I
two.
literally, I just thought about that like yesterday because I remembered. I'm like, oh man, I actually had spent the night in Oklahoma before.
Y'all stepped out in the field.
No, we had this like little. It was one of those old school hotels where it was just the long strip.
Yeah.
Like no
did peop-
upper decks.
They didn't decapitate people there, right?
No, they didn't. It was a nice little trip to Oklahoma.
Somebody had been. at
But we
some
went to
point.
Broken Bow last weekend, and I went to a casino
Broken
for the
Arrow.
first time. Broken Bow, I will say,
Christian Slater?
I
John
was
Travolta?
actually surprised with Broken Bow. I realized I'd like to now
The
say
movie?
I've talked my fair shit about Oklahoma and the red dirt that presides in Oklahoma, but I will say,
Red Dirt Country.
yep, red dirt music. 963, the ranch. That ain't it.
That's pretty good. Pretty good howl.
But either way,
And you're not enjoying. That means you don't
it's
want
okay.
to.
He doesn't. Yeah, he's probably not going to join us. He doesn't like us.
I fell asleep.
Either way, never been to a casino. Broken Bow's got to be probably one of the it's got to be like the Bella Vista, Arkansas.
You think so?
Of Oklahoma. It's got to be. It's a nice little spot. You can tell the way it's set up and everything
Yeah.
that it's that.
Were you happy
it's a
to have
nicer little
experienced
spot.
it?
I was happy to have experienced it. I got to go to a casino. I
Yes, did
think
you-
I'm a
you
pro.
gambled?
Oh, I gambled. I could say with 100% confidence
And this is
that
how-
had
this
I
is like
not
5 years ago?
had I not have people. This is what do you mean?
Oh.
This last weekend I went. You said
Okay.
5 years ago?
No, I was for some reason thinking of whenever y'all want to try out.
Oh no! I'm talking about this last weekend.
I got you. Yeah.
So my most recent
time in Oklahoma,
escapades in Oklahoma, we stayed
Sunshine
at a
State.
badass. Yes,
call it.
it is.
Buckle the Bible belt.
Sunshine
Where the
State.
sun is always
The
shining.
buckle of the sun state.
And it was awesome. Went to the casino, and I could say with 100% confidence that had I not had a larger group with me that was ready to leave, I could have nickel and dimed the roulette table for $100,000. easy.
It was fun, huh?
I was betting $5 on 5-10
They
on
have
red.
roulette, so they have roulette where you went?
Yeah, I was playing the roulette
It was
table.
like weird. I just remember some Oklahoma places not having roulette.
They didn't have craps. I was hoping they'd have craps.
Yeah,
I was
so
going to
they
be in there.
didn't.
Pa, that's a pa, 7.
Do you still have guess the number? What am I? Number between 1 and 10? What am I thinking? He said, no. Damn. The dealer always wins.
It's like, no.
What caliber was it?
Yeah, but the folder won that.
But dude, it was super. I mean, it was fun, and like I said, roulette. I'll say this: if
I
you've
love
never,
roulette.
I've
That's
never
my favorite,
gambled.
man.
Roulette was fun. I threw a bunch of money away at first, just betting on the numbers because I was like, I had never played. My buddy Alex, we lost him when we got there. As soon as we got there, he disappeared, and then we found him a little bit later. And the next time we found him, he had a stack.
He went with y'all?
Yeah, he had a stack of chips sitting in front of him.
I
Yeah.
bet he fucking did.
And I before anybody said anything to him, I told Shelby, I was like, I grabbed, I like held her. I was like, we might not need. I don't think anybody needs to talk to him. I was like, I don't think we need to say anything to him. But he has a stack of chips in front of him. I don't know how much the chips were worth, but he had a stack of chips, like 3, 4, 5, like nice little.
Did he just
an empire.
purchase to gamble with? Or he
No, he
won?
had purchased like in with the small amount I had assumed.
So he
and I'm
made
like,
some money.
Oh shit! Like yeah.
How
And
much did he made?
Well, I ended up talking to him after. It was like right after that he had made, when we walked away from the table. Then he had made, it was like 180 or 200.
1,000.
But dude, what was funny? The greatest part.
He had roulette figured out.
No,
Yes.
this
He had roulette
yeah.
figured out at that moment. He was hot. And the guy that he was
just
sitting
had
next to, the guy that
hotness.
he was sitting next to, they were talking and he was on one too. He hit like a couple of good ones in a row. And I'm just standing back behind him and the seat's empty. And Alex sees me and he said, "Hey, Mike, man,
Dude, roulette's the most money
Alex-
I've won on in Vegas, dude.
Alex slid over to the side and was like, "Sit down, Mike." And I'm like, "I've never played." He's like, "That's fine." He's like, "Just buy in." He was like, "She's about to finish." He was like, "Just put your money up." He was like, "She'll buy you in." I put my 20 up. She grabs me, like gets my color, slides me my chips, and then like opens up the betting. And then Alex was like, "You can bet on the numbers." At first, I threw money away.
Dude,
Right? It was.
I feel like it's the game that literally plays off you feeling like it might be something so precisely. You know what I mean?
Yes. So just wait. And so like I'm putting money out on just the numbers, right? And I'm fucking losing it. I didn't hit one number.
Oh,
Hey, Plur.
Who's this?
What you doing?
Hey, where's my hot
Toy
sauce,
soldier?
Aaron?
What's up, big
It's
dog?
in my refrigerator right now. Do you think I could send it after it being in the fridge?
What?
Well, I wouldn't stop me from eating it.
Are you talking about your?
You talking about your all organic beef
I'll-
tallow?
Beef tallow.
Beef tallow? Yeah, I rub it on my feet at night. It helps me sleep.
Dude, I got beef tallow in my fridge, believe it or not.
I'm just kidding.
Well, actually,
Do you?
I've been using human.
Yeah,
beef
my
tallow.
Stephanie's got some beef tallow in there for probably over a year.
That's a human beef tallow. I think
Yeah,
is something
straight
that.
off the, I've
Yeah.
been cutting it off my leg. Then
Yeah,
That's
that's
awesome,
been
dude.
that's a forgotten art.
That's a side hustle like no other,
It just
man.
sucks because it takes a long time to grow it back.
Yeah, that's a
Like,
forgotten
You gotta
art.
wait
Fuck,
to.
but I feel great.
No, it'll grow back though,
Yeah.
and then once it grows
You'll
all the
be
way
okay.
back, you cut it off again.
Yeah.
Well, welcome in, Aaron.
Yeah,
we're
welcome.
here. We're already recording. I was talking about my recent adventure in Oklahoma and my my experience with betting on roulette, and it was
Betting on
funny.
what?
Roulette.
I was gambling.
With a gun.
Yeah, and
Did you
so
go color or number?
I did. Okay, so here's the thing. This is all right, you're perfect. You're
You're
right
at
on.
the- you came in
He's right on, dude. He's
best
there.
time.
Look at
He's
that,
like,
dude. He's right here,
bam.
dude. So I lost my money at first betting on the numbers. I was throwing money away. Finally, I'm like, I got to go color. At that point, I was like, I told my buddy before I even went there, I was thinking like the whole week before I was going out
You
to
were thinking
Oklahoma,
about roulette.
I was thinking red. If I bet on roulette, I'm betting on red because every Tom, Dick, and Harry jackass you talk to, put it all on black. I'm gonna let it all ride on black.
I mean, it's one or
I
the
hear
other,
is
man.
always
I
bet
feel
on
like
I know,
black.
but I always hear people say put it
Is
on
that do
black.
they always say that? I guess
I
Yeah, it is
always hear
bet
people
on
say bet on
is
black.
The,
I guess
And
it
so-
does sound like it rings a bell.
And so I go there and I'm like, I had in my heart, I'm like, I'm betting on red. I don't
Black
care.
don't crack.
So I go and I sit
No,
down.
that's different.
I
That's
put
truth.
I put 10 on red. Fucking the dude next to me. What was hilarious? I didn't know until like the third time it happened. But this dude next to me put 400 on black. I put 10 on red. Red hit. He
Yeah.
lost 400. I'm like, let's go. Yeah, exactly.
It made you feel good to watch somebody lose.
I'm on 20, and
Fake.
I'm so happy. And this guy just lost $400, and then my buddy next to me,
Like you're
Alex,
literally betting like like in black or white, like yeah, one or two.
So Alex, my buddy Alex is like, Mike, what the hell? Like, how'd you like do that? Whatever. So like, I'm like, fuck it, I'm going again. I took 10 again. Bam, red. Threw that shit on red. Didn't bet any numbers. Sat back. The dude next to me, or next to Alex, he's like, takes another 400. Pow, puts 400 down on black. Bets all the numbers, and he took a minute. He was like sitting there, and then he
had a
slowly set
system.
it down on black, and then sat back. That motherfucker hit bam red again. I'm and then I realized, I'm like, all right, I was like, this dude's just lost like
$800.
yeah.
He's like, I need to get away from this table.
And so, but dude, I'm not kidding you. Red hit. They have a little screen now.
Yeah.
I mean, I was pretty impressed by how advanced.
Dude, I
that
love
little roulette table
I love
was set up.
gambling, man.
But it had all of the what numbers and what colors had already hit just before, like the previous rounds. And dude, it was like red, black, red, black. And it was, dude, black was hitting I kept just fucking making money on red.
Hold me down.
But
Hold me
I screwed
down.
up and was just doing like $5-10 bets.
Yeah.
And at one point I should have I went in there with $100 willing to lose it.
Yeah.
And after I had made that money, I was like, I don't know why I didn't just put 100 on red. I should have. This kid came up and sat next to me. He was drunk, dude. Right before I left,
Yeah.
he comes up, he sits down.
Casino?
No way.
But dude,
They
this
don't let that
kid,
happen.
Yeah, dude,
dude,
they don't let you
he
drink at
looked like
casinos.
he just turned 21. This dude was like young. He sits down next to me and he's like got $100 and he looks at me and he's like, I'm thinking about putting it on black. And I look up at the screen. I'm like, yeah, man. I mean,
Got a hit.
yeah. And he was like, I
So,
think it's gonna
it's
hit, dude. He was like,
due.
it has to hit, man. He's like, you think I should? I'm like, I was like, fuck it, man, do it.
Yeah.
And then he was like, all right, dude. And he like puts the 100. And he was like, but hey, wait. He was like, whenever, like, you have to sit here. You can't go anywhere. He's like, you got to stay here until like I put this on black. And I'm like, all right. He's like, all right, cool, man. Thanks. And so he gives the lady $100, and I'm like done. And he gives her the 100. He grabs it, puts it on black, and then he just like.
We're excited about that.
There goes my red money, dude. As soon as she rolls it, it's rolling it, and I was like, dude, you got it, man, you got it. I was like, it's hitting black, motherfucker. Trickle, boom, it goes red, black, bam, got it. And he got so excited. He's like, let's go, man. And then
So you're part of a good memory too.
yes, and then I told him, I was like,
that's the guy.
I
who
told
lost
him,
800.
I was like, dude, I was like, walk away, walk the fuck away. Craziest
Yeah.
part about the gambling thing, though, before to wrap it up, was this dude walked up. This Asian guy walks up after we're playing for a little bit, and he stands at the end of the table
Very
and looks
disciplined.
like he just looks around the table for a second, watches one roll, like watches one hand or whatever you
What-
want to call it, one
sushi
round.
roll?
I don't know, what do you call it in roulette? A hand, a roll,
Spin.
a spin, one spin.
Yeah,
There
they
you
spin
go.
the wheel. Yeah.
There you go. Bam.
Freaking gambler. That's the gambler knows it that quick.
So he comes
Yeah,
up
yeah,
and
it
just
spins the wheel.
observes
It's
the
very
table
fun.
for one revolution, one trip around the sun, and he walks.
whole
He like
day?
he ends up. I
That's a
can't. I don't
year.
remember what he put down, but he put it on one number and one color. Hit $700 back to back.
Whoa.
Yeah,
And then just walked off.
When I went to roulette,
Then he just
it was
dipped.
in Vegas.
Hit
Hit it
700.
quick, walk off like Big
I made
Poppy.
like 5 or 600. Dude, I hit the same thing twice in one day. It was like, you just put 40 down. It was like, oh, I'll just try this one again. It's just like Black 13. It was like twice on the same table. It was one
Dude,
day. It's like, yeah. It's
The
like,
lady next to
like
me,
600.
she kept hitting the same numbers. She was hitting 14 and like 25, and I was like, "What?" I was like, "Can I ask you, like, how do you figure out what
I
numbers?"
feel what my chest is
And she
telling
just
I'm
said
drunk.
that she just yeah, she said she always bets like 14 or something, and because that's like that was like her birthday or something.
Yeah,
anniversary.
you just have the numbers you
Yep.
commit to.
And she just always bets those ones. But either way,
Coincidentally, that's
It
why
was-
Bruce Willis killed those guys in the elevator in
that is true.
the third Die Hard movie because they
That's
always
very
bet
true.
their badge numbers.
That is true.
He knew those.
Where were
weren't
you
those
gambling?
guys.
Oklahoma?
Oklahoma at Choctaw Landing.
Wait. that's where the wind comes sweeping down the plains now, right?
That's it's about.
I'm glad you brought
They
that
also
up.
roll their joints all wrong.
I'm glad you brought that up.
Yeah.
Too damn skinny.
But yeah, it was
Way
it
too
was
long.
it was a really enjoyable. It was a fun experience.
Yeah, it's good.
I think I'm addicted to gambling, but I'm
I'm
pretty sure
telling you,
I could-
honestly,
no,
I do love it. I just can't do it that much. But dude, it was a ton of fun, wasn't it?
And smoking,
Yeah.
Mikey, is that what we're
They
doing?
didn't let me smoke.
Like,
I
I'm
bought
thinking
a
about
pack.
starting a gang. It's called the Vice Lords.
I bought a pack of cigarettes for that weekend for me and my old lady, and
Yeah,
I thought
you guys were smoking.
I thought it would I thought it would be fun to smoke in a casino. I had a whole outfit. I wore like a pearl snap black button up with a bolo.
What was this for again?
Nothing.
With a what?
That's
Oh,
right.
one of the
With a bolo. It was a bolo. I had a black pearl snap with a bolo. Had it tucked into my
What's
cowboy
the matter?
pants and my cowboy boots. Because cowboys wear different
I can
pants.
invite CeeLo.
And no, it was great. But I walked in and I immediately pulled out my cigarettes as soon as I busted through the door.
Yeah.
I whipped my smokes out and I went to pack my spirits up.
Spirits.
Yep. I went to pack my
You're in
stuff
a
up.
casino. It's only
Yep.
right.
And as soon as I go to grab them, I look around. There's about 17, 18. No, I'm just kidding. There's probably about 5 or 6 of them of these like casino
Native
security
Americans,
guys.
Indians?
No, but there's no smoking. And as soon as they saw me pulling the pack up,
Get him.
oh, dude, I was pulling that pack up, and I looked. It was like a movie. I'm like, yeah,
Sir.
They weren't having that.
dude. I wanted to be Leonard. I was about to get my Leonard Washington on, but then they were player.
You want
hating.
this roll?
Yeah,
You're going to have to shoot me. Your mother
So-
wasn't shit.
yeah, they were
That's
on
fine.
it,
I don't
man.
know if this means anything to you, but I just won $10 on red.
Dude, hey
It's
man,
like, I'm
and
going to
that's
spend about $60
And you-
in this
yeah.
casino tonight. Are you sure you want me to leave?
and you can take that to the bank.
You want to lose my money tonight?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, man.
Honest money.
It was a hell of a feeling, man. Walking
great,
out of
dude. I'm
there
glad
with
you fell in love with
hard-
gambling.
Cold hard cash.
I know. It's a sweet
I will
love.
say this, man. The slots were depressing. Not to talk about this for too long, but the slots.
No, I've been waiting to talk a lot.
Slots
What's
were
so
depressing.
depressing about them? Just the people on them?
Yeah, people on them, and because I played. So here's the thing.
Oxygen tanks.
You're playing like penny slots. You're just
Yeah.
wanting to kill time doing something else.
I
like
just
when
wanted-
you're old,
yeah.
just in a penny slots. Like you've got nothing better to do. Might as well, right?
Possibly win something, right?
If, honestly,
but dude,
I do want to live somewhere where casinos close. I'm old. So I can
Dude.
do that. Dude, this sounds like it.
dude, it was crazy though.
And it
was
would be like, what day is it? Tuesday.
those
It's like,
machines.
yeah.
Those
Oh.
machines. It was like a Dave and Buster's for adults. The machines were ridiculous.
Exactly,
they were
dude.
huge. They were huge.
Do you think
Giant
if you're literally playing the
screens.
cheapest ones, and it
Oh,
is
dude. Oh, I
basically
played-
Dave and Buster, you might spend less
I
than you would
played
at
the
Dave and
cheapest
Buster's.
ones, and I didn't win nothing. They gave you sign up for their little program they got. You get a little card. They give you $10 on it.
Yeah,
I
then you get the
spent all
timeshare?
10. I gave it all right back to them on the slots.
There you go.
I wonder how much
wrote 'em
money
strongly
they
worded
make
letter.
back technically.
A lot.
because
All of
well, here's the thing. No, wait, you didn't let me finish. How much money they make back?
gosh, who knows,
because
Mike?
technically I made like 70 cents on a slot, but I'm like, what the fuck? I'm not gonna do
I know
anything.
Win Store always had the reputation where if you won big, all of a sudden the lights go out, and it's just
Oh, like you win, and it's so little that you don't even bother collecting it. Like you
Damn
don't even bother
machine
picking the money up.
glitch.
Like it's so little, you don't even care about picking it up.
Fucking
That's what I'm
thing
saying.
ain't
So I'm wondering how much
money they make. Just
how
like
much
that.
money they're technically making because people
Like,
aren't
I'm
picking
gonna
up
get
the
up
70
because-
cents. Like
Yeah.
you're gonna take your
multiply that times like hundreds. That's funny.
I was at the bar and it was like I would see them laying around. There'd be like a 20 cent, 30 cent, 40 cent.
Yeah,
like,
you're like, hold on. Make a movie of that guy goes on doing that. He's like got a
I don't
shitload
mean to
of
go on
money.
about the casinos, but we actually got kicked out of a casino in Lake Charles, Louisiana.
Tell me how. I'd love to hear this.
It probably involved.
I'm sure
an
you
old
were
college
fine.
roommate.
Yeah.
Aaron didn't do anything.
Oh, I didn't do nothing.
Yeah.
So,
Oh no, I know. that.
Jer-
as you all know, I'm especially in my early 20s. I wasn't one to drink or have a good time or much. I was kind of a
No.
homebody.
Yeah.
Stay at home, keep
Yep.
it chill. Well,
Stay
I
at home,
ended up out
son.
in a casino, and they just so happened to serve free drinks.
Uh-huh.
So how do we get those free drinks? We played penny slots, and you thought
There you go.
slots were depressing. have you ever been to the penny slot aisle?
No,
That's the thing, like the
That's a whole
cheapest
nother-
ones.
yeah.
That was when I say slots, that's what I was thinking of, the older people doing penny slots, because
Yeah.
that's really a way to kill time, right?
I mean, we're just working out.
Like-
It is.
Like $10, like
Garcon,
1,000
can I get
pennies,
the
dude?
tension ratcheted
Like
up
1,000
almost?
pennies,
Yeah.
$10, 1,000
Well,
pennies.
I'm
You
not
could
that
sit
rich.
there.
I wasn't that rich, so we were slow playing the penny slots just to get the drink.
Exactly.
Needless to say, we were getting a little more sober because the drinks were pretty weak.
20.
So
my
we
buddy-
kicked their ass and took all their booze.
My buddy we're just getting hydrated at this point. But my buddy gets up and he's had a little bit too much to drink and he's feeling confident and he whips around the corner and he falls over.
Oh.
And after he falls over, man, it was just like
On him.
boom, they were on us and we were on our way back to Texas.
well, that's great.
They
You know,
really
you
got
get-
that got
they're
really
like-
that got that aggressive over milk and drinks.
That's right.
They were like, this guy's drunk. We need to put him in a car and send him on his way.
Guys, we were in
spent
college at the time,
46
so we
Give him
used to
his
Natty
keys.
and Keystone Light, so this was an upgrade.
You know what's
we were
in-
living high.
You know what's interesting about the penny slots is that technically they're like not a penny. It makes you bet more. Like it's making you bet
Oh,
more.
Yo,
It's a
you know,
scam.
you think you get on the slots and you're just like, all right, I'm gonna pull the thing. Like, no, do you want to bet one line, two
Yeah.
lines, cross?
Yeah, oh yeah.
$5 now. It's like I thought I was on a penny slot.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
No.
No, it's
Yeah,
yeah.
it's all-
Do you know?
It's like you want to like get
So
the
just
power
nickel
play on
and
the
diamond for
Powerball,
$5
you know?
on red all the time. Just
like, you know, I
some
want the
asshole's
lowest
gonna put
odds.
$700 on black. You're gonna put $13 on red, and they're
dollar
gonna be like,
store
"Hey, we're gonna
is
double
more
this
than
guy's
$1.
money,"
No.
and not. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
dollar
I
stores.
feel like
are
I'm
not.
remembering that, like,
Arizona
or the-
iced teas no longer.
It was them or 99
99
cent store that like really had to.
What happened to America, man? The 99-cent store's
Used to be
gone.
a proper country.
You used to be able to buy cheap Chinese shit for $1.
Hey,
Yeah, but now
hey,
you can get really nice high price Chinese.
It's like, hey, ni hong, ni hong.
Easy with your words there. My next point. You
It's
wanna
like
talk
somebody
about the
has-
downfall. You want to talk about the downfall of society? It's
Oh.
never more evident than the Texas Tech change of logo. Have you seen?
No.
this?
No.
What?
Pull that
They
up,
changed their
Jamie.
logo?
Pull it up.
Changing
Pull it up,
their
Jamie.
logo. And now, before you do this,
Well,
let's
yeah.
preface this by saying
Okay, cool.
they probably spent millions of dollars to make it much worse. Pull it up. You're gonna poop yourself.
When
And I know none of y'all are
this
Tech fans,
official?
Oh, they're
I mean,
bragging about it.
I was always just like indifferent to tech.
Yeah.
No, it's
pink.
not.
It's like tampon tech. It's bad, and it's outlined in white, and it's
Go,
terrible.
or
Oh,
just
what
go
the
up to
shit?
images
Yeah, it
page.
looks like a high school.
That
Yeah,
one?
it
No,
I mean,
no,
in the
go back.
world of
That's it
AI,
right there, right?
No, that's their-
Yeah, that's it. No, that's it.
That's
Like,
it.
You can see the old one was black. It was shadowed in. Like,
No, it's just
Oh,
like
but
that's the old one on the left. The new one.
yeah,
on the
right there.
right.
That T.
Yeah, it's not. The,
It looks a
it's
little
not-
cheaper. I guess. I don't
Exactly.
know.
It looks like a high
little
school. It looks like a
plainer.
high
You know how much
school.
they're gonna spend to roll this out, though?
Yeah.
Really, that's evident of the downfall of everything. You're spending millions, and in the
Oh,
world
to
of
just
AI,
remove
you're
the.
using clip
Oh,
art.
they
all
do.
the
No,
shadowing.
that has to be
all
the
they did
dumbest.
was
Like,
took the white out.
Well, and they
Yeah.
took the shadowing away from the
Yeah.
inside of the letters, so it doesn't
Yeah,
look like it's like carved. It's flat.
do
You
they
took
really
it-
not realize what they can do with AI? Do they really
Temple
not
Tech?
realize?
Exactly.
yeah,
Seriously.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, I go to Temple Tech University. It's like, yeah, you're
Home of
gonna.
the Owl Raider.
Yeah.
Does that guy have a cape on?
Yeah, your
Yeah, that's
grandpa.
the Red
Some
Raider,
kid.
bro.
Some kid's gonna tell some kid's gonna like his
You throw it
grandpa.
up on the screen so the people can.
Yeah,
see
we've
it?
got
No,
it
we
up.
can see it. You can't.
Oh, okay. Thanks.
You don't get to.
It
My
says,
bad. Let
it
me see
says
if I can-
TT on it.
Yeah, TT Tampon
That's-
Tech, man.
that's
Pink.
why,
Yeah, some
terrible.
kid's not going to get his Texas
Okay.
Tech hoodie for Christmas because his grandpa's going to be out at the store looking and be like, "This ain't no damn
I
Tech
almost
hoodie."
just
what
want
is
to
it?
become a fan so I can unbecome a fan. You know?
Exactly.
That's terrible.
Yeah, I'm leaving. I'm going to follow
Yeah,
their
I
page
actually
and
call
immediately.
them
I'm going to
terrible
follow
tech
their
now.
page and then leave a comment
see it,
and say
Aaron? You
I'm
see that?
unfollowing and then unfollow.
Oh yeah, I see it now. I just want to let y'all know also that it's like clockwork. Every 3 seconds, y'all have a cutout for about a second on the audio. Probably on my end.
What'd you say?
Huh?
Exactly. But I don't know. What do you think? You
I
like
missed
that? Oh,
that.
it looks
I
more
don't-
red than what I've
I'm
seen.
not.
Pink.
No, yeah, I'm not liking that
I
logo.
I wouldn't have.
I'm not
I
liking that
honestly
logo.
don't-
I
had
honestly
you
don't
not
care
brought it
enough
up-
about the schools
You should.
to
Had you not
say.
brought it up,
You should.
I would.
I mean, it wasn't worth talking about. in
It's
my
an
opinion.
American institution,
Hey.
and it's being. They just.
I mean-
They just. Look what they did to the logo.
If anything, I feel like maybe they're making it stand on humanity. They're being like, no, this
It's unbelievable.
is.
But it's just, I mean, you're paying tons of money to make things look.
Yeah, I mean, did you look up? Yeah,
focus,
is that
we
like a
focus
stated
grouped
number?
it.
Funniest
We-
part.
What if they
all of
didn't?
it.
What if you find out that they actually did have somebody chat GPT that?
It's like I have a cousin
Hey.
who'll do it
That's flip art,
cheaper.
brother. That's
Funniest,
flip art.
They
best
might
part,
have done that. That might be what that is.
The best part about this is that somebody's going to put that on their.
Twist.
They're going to put that
Aaron
on.
got commissioned.
The best part is that somebody's going to put that on their resume that they were a part of redesigning the Texas Tech logo.
Yeah, it became
Like,
the
oh, you
it
did
became
that?
the most iconic one.
Yeah,
The official-
oh, you did this?
the-
That was the beginning of a new
Before that
icon.
on their resume, the Cracker Barrel logo.
Yeah.
Comes right before that.
Do you notice how they were putting them back? They've changed them back on a lot of them.
Oh, they went.
They're not
back.
going
And
to
I
take
got
it.
a
Yeah.
Cracker Barrel right down the street.
Right?
And that cracker is not going anywhere.
I thought you were
not-
All
sitting
the
on
Robert
that.
E. Lee statues are back up.
Oh.
No, they're just like. What?
Motherfucker was like, "Oh wait, I gotta say it." No, they're putting all the statues back up.
That's funny, dude.
Renaming the streets back and everything.
That's funny. Putting
They
the
actually
statues back
did
up.
one of
They're
the.
renaming the military bases.
They actually are. They. You
You
heard
think of
they,
how many times they probably renamed
they-
bases over
well, the-
presidential terms?
What's it called? Benning.
What's
Benning's the one that they pussied out on renaming. You knew about that, right? They renamed it because that was the one they changed to like Liberty or something.
No, that was Fort Bragg.
Okay, you're yeah, home of the Special Forces. Is it Bragg?
Oh,
Or is it
Bragg's on the
Benning?
82nd Airborne.
Okay,
And
well,
they think
either-
they're special forces, so that's the same.
Yeah, well, either way, there was the one that they changed it back to what it was, but it was
Yeah.
named after a different person, like a private. It's like, we changed it back to the same name. It's not that guy though. It's
But how
somebody
much have
different.
we paid to go there, back and forth, just blowing money?
Not enough.
I think you're missing the point of laundering money through
Yeah,
the
but
government. Aaron.
look at how many people we've helped.
I know.
I've helped so many people.
How's the timing?
I don't know how all three of you are sitting down if you truly stand with Ukraine.
I
Hey, my buddy Crane's right here, and I tell him I've told him I stand with
if
him.
Crane stands up, he's right here.
I stand with
Stand
him.
with them.
I stand
shit.
with Crane.
Okay.
Oh no! Oh
Stand
no!
with me.
I stand with Crane.
Stand. Please
Oh,
stand
wow.
with me. Please rise.
Wow.
So we got to stand.
Wow.
Solidarity.
Okay.
Solidarity.
Okay.
Tell everybody we stood with you,
Ever seen
Crane.
a podcast where it's just all the dudes literally standing the whole time.
I'm actually pulling for Russia.
Think about that. Imagine be like, hold on, they know that they're facing in it.
Oh, that's hilarious, dude.
We might be cute.
Yeah.
It's just
like, yeah.
just
If there's literally no faces.
I'm wearing my pyramid
You
belt
see
this
podcast
week.
episodes like
Podcast.
everyone's faces and pointing at shit.
I'm gonna wear my pyramid belt. Y'all don't wear that.
Yeah.
Chris is like, I'm wearing my wallet chain.
I'm gonna wear a cod piece.
I'm just glad I put underwear on.
Yeah,
I'm
man.
gonna actually stand up. That's weird.
Oh man, well shit, dude.
So
I just,
did you do your homework, Aaron?
Did I do my homework?
That I gave you.
Godzilla 1954 all day.
What's going on over your shoulder? Is that you,
Gojira.
player?
no,
Godzilla.
that's the dude that did the Trippy Red album.
What
Is
are we
it?
talking about?
Over
Looking at
your
the art.
shoulder.
The face one?
The sandwich
Yeah,
face.
the one. Yeah, the ice
Well,
fishing.
yeah, we're gonna have a cold front be pushing in this way.
Yeah, so it will cause you to ice
and the
fish.
temperature will be dropping down
To
60
toast.
degrees, which will cause the jelly on your toast. To make
Hey, grab that
Exactly.
grab that lava lamp with your bare hands.
Oh, don't do that, dude. Don't be
What's
reckless.
Is that a lava lamp?
Oh yeah, this.
Yeah, grab it with your bare hand. Like
Stop.
He's pretty
Put
strong.
that down.
Who did that?
Okay.
Yeah, he's
that
asking who
you
did
that
the
did that?
painting.
That was me a long time ago.
Yeah,
He did all this
he
shit.
was like 15.
All right. Well, we're going on to the movies now. Before we get back to, we got to get to these movies, and then we're gonna get right back to just palling around.
Yeah.
We're going right back to. We're just gonna keep.
Popping it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the movie year is 1954, and as I was
Year
telling
my dad
Matt,
was born.
Yep.
My dad
wow.
was a year old.
there we go. And fathers were born.
Bobs were born.
Bobs were born.
53.
Families were started.
Bob was born in 53.
Yeah.
There was
83, sorry.
103.
103 years later, Aaron was born after the birth of his father.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what you just said. It's basic math. So the year I was telling Matt that 54 did kind of seem like a benchmark year. Some great movies in there, great films, great flicks I didn't know about, flicks I'd never even thought of seeing. Didn't know existed. I watched them. I thought some were good. Didn't watch others because I had seen them before. Yeah, but they're good.
Yeah, dude. No, there's some powerful stuff. It was kind of surprising. It's like,
do you want me to just
give
a couple of
go into
Suddenly? The movie Suddenly.
Okay.
That had Frank Sinatra in it.
Okay.
It's actually about like an assassination plot. Where he's trying to. Yeah. Well, no, is that a bad word to say? Whatever.
No, I was kidding.
But it's you can if you want to pull up a trailer for that or another one I'm about to mention.
Probably over here.
What's the movie?
Suddenly.
Suddenly.
There arose such a clatter, and I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter.
I said, "What the hell the matter?"
See, that was
what the hell? I don't believe.
That was the fall of society. Is when.
People
and Matt, if you want to get it set up to where I can do all the typing.
I mean, it's up to you.
I can, yeah. If you get it, just
I just need to move it over there.
Yeah.
Okay.
So then, give me the mouse. So then, if you ever have movies, I'll pull the movies up too.
If you happen to have
can do all the.
that you
You
think of,
mean you want to work the keys?
If you do me a favor, everybody get out of here. I've got this
We're gonna call
podcast.
them
Hold what you got.
No, dude.
I got this taken over.
I would like not to do that whatsoever.
That's why I'm trying to help you.
That's sweet.
That's why I was like,
it's
you know
like
what?
having AI. You just tell it.
Hey, Mike.
I'm telling you, man, I should just be using AI. I guess I'm better. I got Mikey.
So here we go.
That's like, I guess this
trailer.
would be a good time to tell y'all I got Neuralink last week. I heard everything you boys said about me.
I get like.
Here we
I
go.
can talk to.
We'll see if this will.
Make voices that might be more interesting than us talking.
I don't know if we'll
That's
be
why
able to.
he's listening to his Neuralink. Listening to the podcast.
Special train number 1019 carrying the President of the United States will arrive suddenly 5 p.m. today with Secret Service operatives arriving 1:15.
It's the name of the town.
The acting chief, U.S. Secret Service.
It's based on a true story, right?
The feeling of control of life and death.
See the line.
This is actually a
Had a
documentary,
mind
Chris.
too, but you could kill him dead in his tracks.
Hey,
That made you kind of God. And I like it.
Aaron?
Without
that's
knowing
Espen.
nothing.
Espen.
He has a little
I
boy.
never had anything before I got one. I was somebody.
You're not hitting
I'm
anything
no
with
traitor,
that.
Sheriff. I won a Silver Star. Mrs. Benson?
With Valor or not?
No.
Yeah, no V device.
Fair enough.
Oh, blue eyes.
Jack
Nobody
Ruby.
leaves the house until we...
So you liked it? It was good.
It was a good movie.
Yeah.
I mean, the ending.
did it.
The ending kind of happened suddenly, but
Abrupt.
It ended abruptly. Well, I always look for the way you can tell a good movie is if they say clearly the name of the movie
Within like
in
the first
movie,
2 sentences.
It's a good movie.
Yeah.
it's a good movie. So then my next movie that everybody
indicator.
should watch if you haven't watched it, Creature from the Black
No kidding.
Lagoon.
That was before.
50.
yeah,
See, exactly right. The Creature from the Black Lagoon. Don't drink the water at Camp Lejeune.
After 1984.
Yeah. Did you drink the water at Camp Lejeune?
30 years after this movie was made?
You may be entitled to compensation.
Science couldn't explain it, but there it was, alive in the deep, deep waters of the Amazon. A throwback to a creature that had existed 100
Fish
million
man.
years ago.
It looks like a chick
Immensely strong
Jaron
and
brought home one night.
A woman's beauty, the bait that brought it out of its lair.
Oh, he finna
See
get that
underwater
pudding.
thrills never photographed before.
Yeah.
See Titanic underwater battles never dreamed of before.
That's
It is
a-
most terrifying of the science fiction.
I mean, they're
adventures.
probably really proud of
Bro,
those shots, those underwater shots.
The outfits.
Those underwater shots, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Bro,
Whatever it's worth, like think about like
Yeah,
back in the day, underwater shots.
that's
Like
what I was
that was
saying.
pretty cool.
Like that outfit and all of that was pretty amazing.
No, yeah, dude.
They
That's
were probably
good, dude.
making
Solid
I'll tell you
pick,
this.
dude.
For
Probably-
1954, that video was clearer than the replay of the Georgia-Auburn touchdown. I mean, that was...
Oh, it's so. What's going on there? Did Auburn win?
I did not know that was a 54. When I was negative 29, I guess I remember seeing that one, but
29.
Okay, here's the other one. This was something, and I know, hey, laugh at me if you want. I didn't know this shit existed in this year. I didn't know this was the spawning year of this.
And the birth of something.
And so I had to watch it because I was like, thought somebody was cracking wise on me. I was like, you're cracking wise. I thought Tubi was wisecracking.
I mean, that'd be messed up, but I wouldn't put it past them.
Casper the Friendly Ghost. No way. That started in 54?
Yes, sir.
Did. You know about that?
Wow, he's 71 years old, that ghost.
I ain't scared of no ghosts.
I ain't afraid of no ghost.
Let's see.
Wow, okay, that's nice.
So this is where Casper is introduced to the world?
Yep. So there was a Casper and Wendy movie that came out. We don't want... Yeah, this is Casper the Friendly Ghost right here. 54, yeah.
What's that? Casper.
What'd you say?
Yeah,
This is like a
right
50
there,
Cent song. No, I'm thinking Frosty the Snowman.
Yeah.
Hey, that's my Christmas jam.
You're thinking my buddy.
Yeah, probably. You don't ever see Casper anymore, do you?
Nope.
How long has it been?
A long time, dude.
Since he got fired from being something at those show kids?
They had color in 54?
Yep.
This is
Right?
remastered.
I know.
This is remastered.
Is that a weird character if you go back and think about it? Is that a weird character?
Both of Aaron's children in that clip.
Well, I'm telling you, I'm not going to lie. I was kind of getting after it when I heard that music.
Yeah,
It's
it
pretty
was
powerful.
a banger.
Yeah.
That's like the
Casper the Friendly
what's
Ghost?
The
Furious Ghost.
T.I. song.
The Rubber
Fast
Band
and-
Man.
The Fast and the Furious.
When are you going to give yourself up?
1954.
Yep. Vin Diesel been making this movie for over 50 years. Almost a
I've
different.
got some romantic idea that I'm going to give myself up and face a jury.
That's it. That is Vin
You can
Diesel.
Forget it.
Yeah, I know what I'm
family.
saying.
What makes you so sure the jury's going to be against you?
Because we're
Look, you're a smart
family.
girl. You know a lot about Jaguars, but don't tell me about a fix in a small town when it's mad, or a card game when you haven't got any cards.
Well, Frank, the whole world isn't against you.
They put in a boing scene in the trailer.
Give it a chance.
Sure, give it a chance.
They're going to kiss.
Oh, dang it.
Listen, Connie, all my life I've been trying to get by
Hey,
on my
Mom?
own because that's the way I
Let
think.
undo that shirt, man.
Yeah, well, I know. What's that shirt, dude?
I saved some money, so I bought myself a truck. Not 2 trucks or a fleet. No partners. Just
Okay, this is like
thought I was
an
bothering somebody. Guy who owned a lot of trucks. He tried everything.
How long is this trailer?
Tubi. Yeah, this trailer. That's a minute 50.
It's just like a scene from the movie.
Hold on. Let him cook. Let him cook.
Yeah, let him
Do it
cook.
from getting killed.
It could have been somebody.
Hold on.
And how can they accuse you of murder?
This is.
Because I killed somebody.
2 minutes
I
later,
think this might be the worst trailer I've ever
about
seen.
how I drove his buddy over the cliff. He didn't
As
even
far
use
as
the
just like
camera.
what the trailer's doing.
Why did you break out of jail?
Was it another lone?
No, I think this is actually.
Told them what happened.
If I got to a jury. Those truckers were coming to get me. They weren't waiting for
They
a
was
trial.
setting up the
I
whole
had to
movie.
break it.
This is why he's on the run.
Is he? Yeah, he's something, dude. I don't know.
Dirty
Something
bastards
about
had it
bothers
coming.
me.
What do you do with it?
They've got everything to do with it.
I got to
You
shake this
can't prove the
down.
innocent running away.
I can't prove it dead.
Look,
I mean,
I'll
just really
tell you.
giving his
minute, these
backstory as
guys-
fully as they can in the trailer.
These
Is that
guys-
it? Is they're trying to fully explain this dude's backstory.
Crazy like a fox.
Can we get some deep eye contact?
That was
Dude,
actually.
did he even say the end? Dude, like, how can that have been a trailer? Am I
Bro,
crazy?
that was
They didn't even
the
say
trailer.
pop up
He,
on that.
he
That was
laid
the
out the whole
exciting
movie
part,
in the
man.
last 15
I
seconds.
know. I just.
He hooked him. I want to watch it now. I'm gonna watch it.
I
when
don't
we
even
get
know
home.
the name of the movie.
Fast
You
and the
wouldn't know
Furious.
If you didn't click on that
It was
trailer.
the Fast and the Furious.
I guess I didn't
that's
see
an
it pop
hour.
up.
That's the whole movie.
There we go. We got
I was going to say
problems.
the movie Impulse. We don't need to show a trailer for that because I guess it's
The first pornography movie.
We have a trailer for that.
The first snuff
see, I
film.
had like 1 or 2 more left on the list here. Let me see.
There's the first snuff, but like snuff films from the
On the
Counselor.
waterfront.
Oh,
obviously.
yeah.
We need to. We'll talk about
Dude,
that.
on the
We
front.
can-
That's powerful. That's important.
Is that
That's
on
arguably
yours?
number one.
I was
for
going to
the
say
years.
we can.
Yeah.
Are y'all
Okay.
into old movies?
No, we just we
He was
do
like,
the
"Oh, yeah, I
roulette
watch
wheel."
movies from
We get through that
1954?
wheel. Whatever year pops up, we commit to what
Oh, you
that
do?
week.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Wheel. Sorry.
Yeah, so yeah, we need to do that while you're here. Before you go, when you do, we'll spin the roulette wheel. We got a log. We keep this so every year. So it's like a homework assignment. Where it's like, okay, well, we'll find some, see what's something
But
to talk about.
Are we saving the best for last or what?
I mean,
we just
know.
yeah, we haven't even talked about what they're
When
going
it
to
came
be.
out 50. Yeah, okay. So it's
Godzilla's
53.
definitely on the list, though, man.
Well, we all know the best.
No, it's just.
Yeah, I know. It says.
You're gonna wait till we can't see your face, so that's all just for me.
Yeah, I guess.
Aaron.
So this is kind of interesting. It's one area. It's like I watched this because it said 54, but then I guess it says 53 here.
Well,
Wait, you watched
trailer.
it?
It says trailer.
Oh, got you. Yeah,
Wait,
the
you
wild
did
one.
watch this for 54?
The wild one.
Like this is the remake. I think there's a remake of this with
Yes.
last couple years. I watched it. It was good with Austin Butler. Mm-hmm. I think that it was.
I'm pretty sure it is. It's a remake of this.
Streetcar Man.
That's crazy because
See, this tells us the
and
name of the movie.
On the Waterfront were the same year. Mm-hmm. Back when they made movies in like 6 weeks.
Yeah, no, yeah, they'd make him exactly the same time.
Remember the night?
Oh yeah.
The first time I went out scrambling with the rebels.
Scramming. Scramming.
You want me to do scissors and flowers?
Yeah, that
It's like, yeah, we met that old guy, Scrappy Joe.
After a while, you gotta have fun.
When you're scrambling, yeah.
Yeah, in 54. He yelled at our buddy Corn Pop.
That was an aggressive kiss.
That was back when you could hug a woman and she wouldn't.
Back when you could hug a woman in public.
charges.
I got hairy legs.
That's the wild one.
We got this town in a rope.
Get to work on these boys. Anybody bring a gun for me?
There's Jack Ruby. He's about to shoot him.
You better send somebody for the militia.
Yeah, there's no way that other movie was a trailer. Like didn't.
And with the ending of that trailer, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to announce that the Milwaukee Brewers
Have
have
won World
advanced.
Brewer.
Wait,
The
we went to a
Milwaukee
Brewers
Brewers have advanced,
Aaron is,
defeating
On.
the Chicago
He's
Cubs
he's a Brewers fan.
in the final score
Just to prove it.
of 3-1.
Oh, look,
Look
right
at that.
there. He was like, hold on, I had to dig into my Gibbet box.
So-
By the way, if anybody would like to purchase these, I have them for sale. For
Aaron, look. Here you go, look.
Trade them into some art.
tell them your
Nice. Let's go.
Tell 'em
MLB
your-
network. You can't watch it.
There you go. That way.
tell them
Look
your
at that.
yeah, you
See
might
what the
get a
screen show- so we
tell
can
them
kinda
your
see every spot that they
Brewer
did that.
story, player.
Y'all. Matt was with us when we went. To
Yeah, exactly.
No,
Jaron.
I mean your first Brewer story when you were
when
a
I was
child.
kid? All right. Well, I was in South Georgia, and I was probably a stunning 8-year-old or something. And in South, everybody's a Braves fan, and we have this little league team, and our coach goes, "All right, what do y'all want to call the team?" And we're all sitting on our knees in a semicircle, and he points at the first kid, "The Braves, the Braves, the Braves," and then you get to me. He points at me, and I'm like, "The Brewers." He stops. He's like, "The Brewers."
Because the Brewers sucked.
Like
the
a
Brewers
little
weren't
league-
even a team until like Brian Braun.
Yeah, that was cool though in that game we went to because that home run got hit right by us. Two home runs got hit to our section, and that one guy got hit in the head, didn't
Hit
he?
the head with the ball. Yes. Dude, knocked him clean out. Like he
No, I remember that dude because he
We were
like
in the outfield,
he got down. He's like he got back up.
no, the Phillies hit a home run. The dude's trying to catch it. It was on ESPN. It just.
Do you remember we saw a clip of that video that you were in it?
Here you go, Aaron.
Yeah, this is.
They took the dude away.
That's so
and
cool,
another
man.
guy got the home run ball, and then he comes back in, and he's still so rattled. And the guy that got hit in the head is like, "Hey man, can I get the home run ball? I'll give you the one they gave me." And the guy that caught the home run ball goes, "Well, let me see it." And he throws the ball, and he goes, "Nah, man, no thanks." And the guy thought he threw him the home run ball, and so he's like, "Yeah!" He got hit so hard, he had no idea.
Oh,
Like, "Nah,
man.
no
Hey, you were...
they both thought they had a home run.
That's hilarious. Hey, your story about the Brewers reminded me of this scene in the Bad News Bears, and I gotta play it. We've talked about it.
I don't think it's sharing with him.
Is it not?
All right.
How do I do it?
Share. So if you go to him, go down.
Uh-huh.
The little up arrow. No, left, right there. Then you just see, boom. He's a pro.
Listen up. Tanner Boyle.
Yeah, here.
Mike Engelberg.
Here.
Timmy Lupus. Timmy Lupus?
Raise your hand, Lupus. Can't see you sitting behind Planet Badass. That's your portal, Tanner.
Come on. Play nice. Hey, let go of him.
It's coming up. Here comes Aaron.
Prim Lahiri.
Present. But you don't have to use me. I'm just doing this for my transcript for college.
Okay. Let's see, Toby, what? Oh, why would I know you're here?
Why?
Matthew Hooper? Matthew Hooper?
This is hilarious.
I know Hooper. The hell? Garo Dara Gaga Bregadegian. Hell, is that Aztec or something?
Armenian.
That's like they both built pyramids. All right.
Here we go.
Ahmad Abdul Rahim.
Here.
Right here.
Yo, bro, what up?
Nothing much. Just ready to play some baseball.
25, huh? Ken Griffey, right?
No.
Yeah, Satchel Paige?
No.
No? Willie Mays?
No. It's Mark McGuire.
Mark McGuire. But he's a white.
Yes, he's from Claremont. He's my favorite player.
That fucking makes me crack up every time. He's like, Satchel Paige?
Is it Ken Griffey? Oh, man.
Oh, he said, no,
Was
Mark
Griffey
McGuire.
singing?
No, Griffey's
was Griffey-
24.
No, I know, but he said Griffey at the beginning.
Did he?
But we
Yeah,
all
he
know
said
that
Griffey right before that, I think.
It's Mr. Sid Bream himself.
Did you draw that, Aaron?
Okay. Willie Mays?
No, it's Mark McGuire.
Yeah, Satchel Paige?
Right before that.
25, huh? Ken Griffey, right?
Ken Griffey.
Yeah.
It might have been senior,
Yeah.
which would make sense
Yeah,
that
Willie Mays?
junior would be 24.
No, it's Mark McGuire.
Mark McGuire.
He's a white.
But he's a white.
Claremont.
From Claremont. All right, what's your what movie you got for us? So you want me to show for your list? Because I'm done.
He's gonna.
All right.
He's
If you
gonna
wanna-
need the keyboard back.
Do you need the keyboard or just whenever you want to show a trailer?
Yeah, I can. I mean, shoot.
I can
We
type
should
in
go Godzilla.
Godzilla.
Yeah. Godzilla 1954.
Godzilla.
Godzilla 1954.
You know what
All right.
Godzilla was, though?
A lizard, correct?
The atomic
Big-ass
bomb.
lizard.
Yeah, the atomic bomb. The
Direct
American
metaphor to Hiroshima and Nagasaki.
Really?
Yeah, that's what inspired it.
Japan talking about the monster.
Godzilla, king of the monsters.
Yeah, there's like literally just like best represent the atomic bomb.
Of terror to wreak vengeance on mankind.
Giant
Godzilla,
lizard from
king
the
of the
ocean that-
monsters. It's alive. A gigantic beast.
The atomic bomb was worse than what that would have been.
For real.
Money cavalcade of electrifying horror. Raging through the
That's crazy to think about. It's like this happening, something that's worse than that actually did happen. Right?
Incredible
It's
titan
nuts.
of terror.
How'd they do that?
They made the bomb. On Oppenheimer, they talk all about it.
First,
No, I meant how that badass set.
Weapons failed. Is
At
this
least
the
then they
end
used
of
Griffith.
It's like George Senior.
What happened to the giant lizard they used?
Find a way to stop this
Dude,
or the answer,
there's been
see
still some
Godzilla,
decent
king
recent
of the
Godzillas
monsters.
too.
You may wish to deny it, but your eyes tell you it's true. A tale to stun.
I'd be sweating too.
Yeah, man.
Shit.
More fantastic than any ever written by Jules Verne. More terrifying than any ever shown on the screen.
Oh, got stepped on, fool.
Do you know how much that toy train is worth?
For real.
A story that wildest dreams.
Dynamic violence.
Man, that gun.
Dynamic violence.
Dude, they literally advertised violence.
King of the monsters. Fantastic beyond comprehension.
Beautiful beyond comprehension.
Oh man, did y'all see that?
Yes.
They did a high-speed crash.
Monster of them all.
Cookie.
Godzilla, King of the monsters.
Yeah, I'm good. I don't think I will. That's terrifying.
That was very frightening. Very, very frightening.
Dynamic violence is it definitely sounds like an entry technique. Like fucking.
Which one you want next?
So you're doing surreptitious
show this one
violence
just because
or
it's like
dynamic
one that I just
violence?
remember growing up a kid and I just curious to see what it actually looks like. No, 7 Brides for 7 Brothers.
All right. Yeah, it's a singing one.
Yeah, man. It was on a lot of when I was a kid. Like my parents, I don't know. I guess it was like a safe, really wholesome seeming one. I don't know what it was.
Chris had a good idea for a Netflix sequel. What was the name of that one, Chris?
What was it? 7 Brides for a Brother.
So one.
7 Brides for a Brother.
Is this like Sister Wives or what is it?
Yeah, it's a Netflix. it's a Netflix adaptation.
They look like they live such fun lives.
It's got 7 wives.
You know,
It was like it's like if the Lollipop Guild was 7 of them and they were all big.
Great songs in full channel stereo.
like this, like I guess it's kind of like a western, but there's not people getting shot and guns. There's not a lot of violence. You know,
That's Aaron.
Take that vow, 'cause I'm a-telling you now, you're the gal for me.
That's a healthy ginger right there.
Right?
I know, they don't make it like they used to.
They don't. What?
Yeah, Aaron's kids don't believe he's a ginger.
Yeah, my ginger.
But you find it's quite the sportin' going courtin'.
7 Brides.
No,
This had to have
Clothes on, bitch.
This had to have put gingers on the map, though.
there was some pretty cool dancing too. There really was.
Oh, they were scatting. They were scam. What was it?
Skull skating. Dude,
They are
kinda.
ska skanking.
That's pretty cool.
The
Yeah.
reason is because of the season.
Yeah, I guess you really would want to promote the songs that you could try and get people to like, you know? Like, I want to hear more of that song.
This really happened.
Are they all really gingers?
They're all ginger.
They're brothers.
I mean, no, they're all white.
Just happens to be a family that likes potatoes.
Yeah,
And there's a lot of
no. They brothers? No, they white.
Yeah.
7 of them. Yeah, but the brothers.
They're all
no, they're white.
They're albino brothers.
No, they white.
Look at those Clydesdales, dude.
Yeah, they're all going to apply for Budweiser.
Hey, ladies, put some.
I know, dude. I'm saying, this little boy.
Stop.
Little boy, dude,
clad
watching this
women.
movie. I'm like, yeah, mom, let's
Golly.
watch that scene with the dance around in the pajamas.
I just saw
70
28. I just saw
millimeters.
28 shoulders.
This.
Them boys can't build a house for shit.
This is a barn raising. Okay.
Yeah.
Things are getting out of hand.
Is it fun?
Brothers.
It's fun. We're gonna watch that tonight, guys. We're gonna
Followed
watch that
by
again.
terrifying violence.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess this next one's for me. It's like the most important one. Okay. I mean, no, we should. On the Waterfront is arguably like probably the one. Like, should we still cheer for that? Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll do that,
You
and
have
then we'll
to.
do the other one. Yeah, do On the Waterfront.
It's arguably one of the most iconic scenes.
And it
in
might
the
be
movie.
like,
Well,
yeah,
and
it's
the
most
line,
important,
people
like,
don't even know
important
where-
cinema history relevance.
Yeah, they don't know where it came
But there's
from.
another- yeah,
People will say the line and they don't even know that it came from this.
yeah.
Here, y'all want me to say the line as Marlon Brando? You want me to do the
Exactly the same time. If you
scene?
can
Okay,
time
here
it
we go.
perfect,
I'll
that'd
do
be
the
cool.
scene. I'll act the whole scene.
Yeah, no.
And
If you
scene.
can stand up. There's a good the precursor to Star Wars.
This is pretty much how the Cinderella Man.
The screen scroll, man. It's the inspired Star Wars. Oh, no, I'm joking. Other people had to do it. No, it's a really freaking good movie, man. Like, I didn't rewatch it for this, but I remember it being really good.
Pick her up, dude.
My philosophy of life.
Okay,
Brace your core before
Do
you
it to him before he
Sure,
does it
throw
to
your
you.
back out.
been really loving me lately, man. It's, like, really sleeping with me. Like one hang out here with me back here. Oh, that's good. Yes,
Lee J. Cobb. That's a strong name.
In the world. Everything moves in and out. We take our cut.
In an unforgettable screen debut.
Who was that?
I better get you home. There's too many guys around here with only one thing in their mind.
Too many guys.
Look at that eyebrow cut, though.
Whatever happened to talking like that, huh?
Yeah, well, yeah,
Fuck
you gotta
boy's
go
been
on the
around
right
for a
place.
long time, player.
I really don't.
Come on.
He's eating.
Father, who'd want to kill Joey? Who'd want to kill Joey?
Now listen, you know who the pistols are. You're going to keep still until they cut you down one by one?
Kill him.
Get a doctor!
But not for me.
The doctor's on the union payroll too.
I like this. I like this trailer. This is my favorite trailer so far.
That's old school seduction right there.
Right?
Yes, put it on.
That's how it used to be when you
Just
come
put it
home
on
to your
in
lady.
They call that something different.
Yeah. Potato, get an old school spot.
Terrifying conflict.
Exalted frenzy.
Exalted is a word
Exalted.
that you don't hear much anymore.
Yeah. It's not called worshipful.
Yeah.
You talk yourself in the
Celestial.
A worshipful, powerful experience.
All right. Now, what else you got for
All
me?
right, brother.
Arguably what's the
Seven Samurai?
Seven
That's
Samurais
very-
for Seven
Or
Sisters?
seven brides.
Dude, I tell you, dude, this Akira Kurosawa, like all these old years are going through. I'm watching all those, like, it's a director I'd heard of a lot, but never
yeah.
actually watched all his old movies. Now it's like I'm watching each of them the years come out, dude. It's dude, he's like he's really one of the greatest of all time, dude. It's great. Akira Kurosawa, dude. Like, and he goes back to 54. Yeah.
Well, that's like
this is like the movie that created the template for the gang up movies, like Avengers team up, any team up movie.
This was the
is like the
Magnificent Seven.
beginning of that, and like that, yeah, that was
the
one of them.
Magnificent Seven was homage
That
to this.
the team up movie with the different character types, each kind of like there's I don't know these sort of unique kind of
Predators.
archetype characters within the
movie
within
Predators.
the team up. Yeah.
Like,
It's basically that town that kept getting like jumped by. They hired like 7 samurai to defend them.
literally the one we watched last time.
Yeah.
Magnificent Seven.
Dude, it's a solid 3+ hours too. It also like really proved like them being able to do like a long sweeping movie like this. Yeah, and the way they did scene transitions, they do wipes sometimes, like in Star Wars, like they was like when they first did it, it's crazy. Always just like the time, like epic battle scenes, dude. It's so cool. Yeah, dude. It's all.
I don't know, man. I think I'd rather read the book. That's a lot
like
of
that.
subtitles. So.
Yeah, Jimbo. Dude, Rashomon. Last week was I watched Rashomon.
I actually got the book in Japanese with American subtitles.
So is there any other movies?
Cliff notes.
The book is.
I mean,
the
dude,
book
those are
is
the main
this
other ones.
long.
There's some. It's like White Christmas. This time this movie came out that year.
You want to talk about that Kurosawa movie at all?
I think you should.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah. Would you have anything on it you want to talk
Because
about?
it is like.
no, I mean, it really is. So
It's like the Wilhelm scream. Or like one
Yeah.
of those things where it's like
the team-up
everybody
movies,
pays homage to it.
Basically, like Avengers, Oceans, like this is the first movie to do a team-up movie like that. And then, of course, like Magnificent Seven, and a lot of Sergio Leone, Tarantino, like clearly inspired by him. Like I said, Star Wars, this is the way like they
Reservoir
do.
Dogs.
Yeah, dude. I mean, like a lot of these modern action flicks, this is crazy. You think the
This
first
one-
time
this
it
one,
was
like-
done,
Okay.
yeah, like all those like set. It seems like okay, it seems like whatever. These guys who team up, but you just think about this is like a movie where that's like the main point of these different cast of characters teaming up and like having those different archetypes and whatnot. So this is really cool, and of course the action is always like for the time it's as good as it got, dude.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Well, and yeah, it just like spawned a whole, like you say, it was like some of the greatest movies that we've ever seen are because of like paying homage to it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's pretty cool. And it's like there's actually after that'll bleed into something I was going to talk about for a bit later, and then we can get on to whatever. But anything else? You want more movies?
No, I mean that's really it, man. Yeah.
Actually, I think Kurosawa reached his peak when he was mentioned in a Bare Naked Ladies song, and
is it Kurosawa?
1 week? Yeah,
Soul, right?
It said like
I was literally listening to
Kurosawa
that.
and McNatt films.
Yes, I was literally listening to that song today.
Samurai.
He's not wrong. He's
yeah.
100% right because I was listening to that song today.
Remember Samurai? Like,
I sent that to my girlfriend. She was on a road trip today, and I sent it to her. And I was listening to it, and he's right. That's funny. That's synchronicity, right? It's kind of funny.
He's like referencing Kurosawa.
We can talk about whatever now that we got Aaron here. I was gonna say I had the other subject I had, but
have you ever seen a ghost?
It's pretty heavy. Which one?
The about the Tulsa Terrors movie on. I can mention it quickly. Did you watch it at all?
I mean, I can't watch it.
Okay, that's cool. Well, I'll just real quick. Do you mind, Aaron, if I talk about a movie or a movie real quick?
Oh, I absolutely do.
Okay, cool.
No, dude,
Awesome.
actually, we do need to promote his channel though at some point.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't have a channel anymore.
Oh, your wife made you quit?
Yeah, I was actually doing that anyway. We can get into it later, but I was doing it for the kids, and they kind of lost interest. So it's like, well, I'm not gonna.
There you go.
Right.
He's like,
So
I
it's
sold my kids and I shut the channel down.
That's cool though. They're like, oh, let's do that. And that's cool. You gave it to him. Like, okay, you don't got the energy. Neither did I. Don't care either.
Kids are kind of lazy.
Yeah, it turns out kids live with the grandparents now, and me and Celia, we're doing great. Actually,
And the next thing you know, it's just me out there working in the yard.
It's like awesome. He was like, you should see our carrots this year. They're amazing.
You're not gonna help.
Would you like some mint?
You're not gonna help, kids.
They're there for the fun shots, and everybody gets back inside, and I'm out there pouring sweat and digging a hole.
Yeah, busting your ass.
Horseshit. You guys just out here to pick fruit? That's all it is.
Break. He's playing.
What's another just really physically taxing hobby they could pick?
He's learning he's literally the living quote of society grows great when old men plant trees in whose shade they'll never sit. Fucking Aaron back there toiling away.
Yeah,
like
Sisyphus. I mean, I still do that. I just don't put it on.
Right. Yeah, you're like I don't waste my
the rock up the hill.
Yeah, I don't waste my time with the other shit.
I'm excited to see the hot sauce he sends me.
Oh yeah, you got to send him something.
I'll go
butt
grab it
burning.
and I'll show it off here.
Go show the hot sauce off.
But no. So I was gonna say real quick, everybody should go check out.
What's his address? Give it.
If Aaron, if anybody's interested,
all right,
going to Aaron's house,
dox him on live.
No. So there's a pretty cool. I stumbled upon a pretty cool movie on Tubi. Of course, I love Tubi. We love Tubi. It's a great channel. Everybody loves Tubi. And so, where are you going?
No, keep going.
Oh, okay. I didn't. Yeah. So, found a movie on Tubi that I was super pleased with. Didn't expect to be. I knew I was going to Oklahoma, and then all of a sudden, this movie pops up. It's a documentary called Tulsa Terrors. And I was like, oh, okay, Tulsa Terrors. That's interesting. I know I wasn't going to Tulsa, but I was going to Oklahoma, so I watched it, and it seemed interesting. The subject matter had me. It was talking about like horror films that were made in Oklahoma, and so it's like pretty much this is kind of like the thing that pops up when you go to watch it, right?
Yes.
But to those, if you want to go watch it, cool. If not, otherwise, I'll give you a little breakdown. And I thought it was kind of interesting. In 1985, the Made in Tulsa movie Blood Cult pioneered the direct-to-video horror movie boom. And for the next 20 years, the Tulsa area was ground zero for an array of weird and wonderful video features. So yeah, it's like it was interesting. Had no idea that this little thing was going on in Oklahoma.
Yeah, no, it's pretty cool, man.
One of the guys.
No, like what year? Like did it mention like what
so
years?
So that's at 85. So 85. Okay. Yeah, 85 is when Blood.
See, that's cool. I think about all those like VHS, like walking around Blockbuster and just seeing like a bunch of. Imagine some of those would have been these movies, probably. Unless it's even lower like budget than that.
Oh no, I'm sure
it's interesting.
I'm sure we walked past most.
Yeah, just because he wonders like all these movies like
could have.
Back in the day, straight to VHS. It's like
us being in Texas is a good chance you could have, but cool. There was a couple of people I'll just mention that were named in it, and I don't know. Some of them have relevance. I don't need to necessarily talk too much about them. But Paul Cowden, John Woolley both of those guys were both filmmakers. But what was interesting in the documentary, they said that in the early 1980s, Francis Ford Coppola came to Tulsa, and he shot a couple of like S.E. Hinton He shot some films that were based on S.E. Hinton stories.
Okay.
Shortly after Francis Ford Coppola had left Oklahoma, that's whenever the Blood Cult movie got dropped. These direct to video horror movies got dropped. It was almost as though one of the people in the documentary was saying as though when Francis Ford Coppola came to town, it was kind of like he inspired people.
That's cool.
Whatever to go out and do something
I remember something about him stopping at some random town in Oklahoma.
Yeah, Tulsa.
Gosh,
it could have been Tulsa because that
makes
after
sense.
he came to town, again, he was doing some films that were based on S.E. Hinton films.
I mean, I
S.E. Hinton books. Another guy, Christopher Lewis, who's the guy that directed the Blood Cult film, he was the son of a famous actress at the time, or back at one point in time, Loretta Young. Loretta Young was married, obviously, to
Aaron Young's great grandmother.
No, I can't remember Christopher Lewis's dad's name, but he was a director.
Fair.
So the guy that directed Blood Cult, his mom was an actress, his dad was like a producer. And then
classic nepotism is great.
Yep. And then Linda Lewis.
You're a victim of nepotism too.
Are you a victim of nepotism?
Really though,
that'd be a great commercial. We should make that. Linda Lewis was the wife of Chris Lewis, who made the documentary, or not the documentary, the movie Blood Cult. Chris directed the first Blood Cult, and then he directed Ripper Revenge. Bob Blair is the guy that's he's mentioned in there. He was the one who first pitched the idea.
And the Witch Project.
Yes, Bob Blair, the Witch Project. He was the one that first pitched the idea for the straight to video. Or straight to video
VHS
movie instead of going to
the producing a movie that's intended to not
straight
go
to the
theaters.
stores.
Yeah,
it's not going to the theater exactly, and he was the one to do it. And
that'd be a whole market. That's crazy to think about.
Yeah, and it was in Oklahoma. Some dudes that were making horror films.
Yeah, it's like, guys, we can make movies way cheaper than that, and people still might watch them.
So here's the thing:
we'll get funding for them.
So you're absolutely right. I'm getting to that too because it's I'll just go ahead and skip ahead. At one point they say that it's like if you can. This is a quote. It says if you can make a horror movie cheap, they said we realize that if you can make a horror movie cheaply enough, you're going to make money.
Yeah,
like if you can. Because that's what they were saying. Like horror films, they sell. People want to watch them. They're going to watch them.
Yeah, think about how many crappy horror movies you've watched.
It's that one genre where it's like, whatever. You don't.
Being crappy is almost like a quality. We talked about this. It's like a quality to it.
Yeah.
Yes.
The crappier, the better is almost like
it's like a whole genre that's like leaned into that.
Yes,
that's pretty interesting to think about.
Yeah, so it was like they even admitted in there that, and that's the thing that I thought you might find interesting, Matt, is that it's like I know you're not necessarily a horror film guy.
Yeah.
Didn't seem like these people were either, but they said they were like, we knew that we could get away with a lot of it.
Paid for crap.
And they said they knew they could get away with a lot with horror film stuff because they knew that it was like you can get away with more because you're filming at night, you're filming in the dark.
Oh yeah, just from a production thing. Like it's a lot more forgiving in the process of making a movie that seems decent quality. That shit in the background that you don't want. Like it's that's a good point.
Exactly. And so they realized that it was like, hey, look,
pocketbook, like that's cool, man.
We're better off just doing a horror movie than anything else. One thing that the guy in there said, I don't have too much more, but one thing in there that the guy said, he was a really funny character. He's like this one old dude. I can't remember his name. He was like one of the first people I mentioned. I think he wasn't John Woolley. He was the other guy, Paul Cowden, the filmmaker, and he said something that was pretty interesting. And he was saying that like film has dimension and absorbs light in a dimensional way, as opposed to like digital as opposed to videotape at that time. It's like videotape, like so the film that you're filming on. It's like when you're filming with film versus camcorder tape, because they were filming this on like a Betamax.
Okay.
So they didn't have any money for a camera and anything like that, but they wanted to film something. So what they did is Christopher Lewis's wife Linda reached out to Sony or whoever it was that made the Betamax.
Okay.
And they got a Beta camcorder or whatever. They got one from them. They said, hey, if you guys send us the camera and the editing equipment, we'll shoot this on that and give all y'all the credit for. And Sony or like whoever that made
promote the product.
Exactly. And whoever made it was like, yeah, absolutely, here you go. And they sent
so a lot of the original crappy horrors were on Betamax.
Yeah. And so they were shooting it, and so that's what I thought was interesting, just what he meant about how, like, film is dimensional and the way it captures light and stuff like that versus how it was coming out on tape. That was just an interesting side note. So Bill Blair was the dude that wrote, he was, again, like a filmmaker guy or whatever, but he co-wrote a script called The Sorority House Murders, and nothing, I don't think, ever happened to it. And then Christopher Lewis got with Bill Blair and pretty much agreed to use that script, and that was the script they used to make the Blood Cult movie. That's like kind of kicked it all, spawned it.
Dang, that's cool, man.
And so yeah, it was like from there on out, after they made that movie, it was like they said for the next 20 years, Tulsa was the home of all of these random
it just like kicked it
horror
off.
Movies. Yeah. And
That's
it was
cool.
just kind of like really
this
interesting.
This is crazy, man. This is kind of crazy. Like a small town, just like, kind of that becomes like a tiny version of an industry pops up there.
Yeah, that's what. And again, like the one dude even
so
says,
random.
And the one dude even said in the documentary, he was like, Francis Ford Coppola had come here, and he was saying that, I feel like after he came here, people were kind of, more or less inspired.
Yeah.
Fucking France.
Makes you wonder, like how many instances like where, somebody's come on and affected the town that much.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, you can only imagine what we would have done in that town if we stopped by.
Right. Okay. So here's the trailer. Just so you haven't seen it.
They might have been the most crappy podcast per capita in the 50s.
Yeah, so here's the
before they existed.
The trailer for it. If y'all want to go check it out, it's called Tulsa Terrors. If not, you pretty much got a lot of the synopsis from me. But there's some fine detail stuff that's funny. One of these dudes is just funny to me.
Maybe you could get him on here.
Hey, that'd be a good idea.
Like that'd be fun to talk to him about.
If you're gonna do a horror film, this is the formula. You got to have a killing every 15 minutes. You got to have a chase, and you might have the occasional little nudity scene, but that is your formula.
Got to have a titty.
Movie,
that guy,
like a
Paul
lot
Cowden.
of good movies, especially horror movies. Oh my God! Get the hell out of there! Don't open the door.
If you think about it, it really has to be like the formulaic, like the easiest, like specific type of genre to make.
It was the beginning of a time when everybody was starting to get interested in making these little movies.
Our movie was not realistically gruesome.
That's the director's wife.
was shot in Tulsa, Oklahoma. And why Tulsa? Well, we were all living in Tulsa, Oklahoma at the time.
It's like, why Waco?
Asked to get the hell off the campus.
Blood Cult made the industry.
I haven't watched that of you.
Take notice and changed the industry and started really direct-to-home video movies.
Everybody has an idea to make a movie.
This guy.
Everybody. I don't care if the guy at the Quick Trip. He's got an idea about telling a story about working at the Quick Trip.
I saw something horrible. There it is.
Have eternity, Gracie Moore.
Come join us, Gracie Moore.
Since I only spent $75 on the entire movie, I made a profit pretty quick.
Dude, that's
pretty funny.
Is it not? They got this guy to look. They got like a big time actor.
Obvious.
We wanted to do some of the scenes ourselves. So one night,
Next
way out in the
Monkey
middle of the spot,
Productions
in a
was the
barn
name
by
of that
ourselves, the killer is killing me, and my hands are tied. So Dana's running sound, plus she's trying to be the killer. I'm reaching out with my toe, trying to hit the camera so we can get the record button on.
It was kind of a fun kind of time.
It was an adventure.
We were all stoned as hell.
Yeah,
dude, we were already getting high. Now we had something to do.
They're here, and they're coming for us.
It's cool, man. That's fun.
like I said,
I like it, man.
It's a really good documentary.
Yeah,
It's
dude.
but just because it's a you get to see all these people that made these, and they knew what they were very. I think the thing that's cool about it is because they're very self-aware.
Yeah.
It wasn't they
did
weren't
totally, man.
they knew they weren't making blockbuster films. They were pretty much
doing
like
the
the
best.
Yeah, and the one they wanted, like you said, they wanted to make movies. They wanted to do it, so they just did it.
So that's the thing that's like kind of cool, classic, where it's like it's got heart. It's like they're cool there, but they were into it,
Yeah.
like they were like committed. So it's not like it's crappy, but it's good because it's crappy.
Exactly, and
Versus
two, it's
just
like
the artificial crappy.
Yeah. And hearing the way they talked about it was really interesting, just because
Yeah.
how they weren't, like I said, they were very self-aware about the, about it, and they weren't
Production
like,
quality.
they weren't like, oh yeah, we're doing this. It's like,
I was like, oh, guys, they used to make a whole movie with $75.
Yes, that's what he said. So the Blood
funny.
Cult film, I think that I can't remember what he said they had spent. It wasn't. It might have been. I want to say. I don't even want to. It was. I think the Blood Cult film could have been like around 100,000 or something.
That they ended up making off of it.
No, that they spent.
Oh, God.
I think they spent like 100,000 trying to make that,
Okay.
because that was a bigger kind of production. Blood Cult was.
Yeah, but still, that's really cheap.
But they spent $100,000, and they ended up making, like, the first week, whatever they made $1 million.
That's a pretty good return.
So it was pretty interesting.
Yeah.
But either way, I thought it was, if you're a fan of movies, whether or not they're horror or not, I think that this captured a really cool little space and time in the film stuff. And they're apparently saying that this is like what started the direct to home video.
Yeah.
And now you see what happens all the time. There's these direct to Netflix movies.
Yeah, I mean,
and
it's like a whole different monster now. Yeah.
And like the guy even said in there in the documentary,
I feel like they kind of lost. It's weird that whatever, like the version of direct to something, like, because there's so many streamers that, if you think about, they release them, but there still are some, I feel like, that are outside of streamers that you'll see.
Yeah, and even the guy in the documentary admits, he was like, somebody at some point in time somewhere like probably was going to do it eventually. He's like, but we did it first.
Yeah,
and he was
it's
like,
crazy that they're the first.
it's like we just ended up saying, fuck it, we're going straight to home video. So either way, check it out.
Because honestly, they couldn't afford to not do it that way. Like to pay to actually have theaters show your movie, like you have to pay for that.
That's
so. I mean, it's almost like as
and
part
the guy Bill Blair worked for like a
recognizing
production.
there was a market for that at all.
The guy Bill worked for like a production or something. I can't remember what like company he worked for. But he ended up like his dad was involved in it, and he told him like, hey man, like I want to do this just straight to video. And he's like, what the fuck? Like, you sure you want to do that? You just want to cut out doing the whole process of how like pretty much it's always been done? And he's like, yeah. So
that's cool, man.
But yeah. That's all I got for you there on that front.
Oh yeah.
Aaron, have you ever seen a Sasquatch? Do you believe in them?
Man, I'm not.
You a Squatch guy?
I'm not a Squatch guy.
Really?
One of the least of the cryptids that I'm into.
No shit.
What's the first? What's number one? Mothman?
Mothman.
No, I was a Nessie guy. I was a Loch Ness monster.
Really?
Yeah. Well, the hair color
Do you
kind
know?
of gives it away.
Keep going. You're a Ness guy. You're a Nessie guy.
I'm a Nessie guy.
They call them nesters, I think, in the industry.
The little picture with that is convincing.
Oh, I didn't know you had your arm tattooed that way.
Oh no!
In a Loch Ness monster shape. Look at that.
Yeah, that looks
Holy
real.
shit, that's perfect. That's exactly what it looks like.
Yeah. No, so
how
now
do how do you get your arm to?
Very powerful. Very powerful.
Wow, dude.
It's kind of one. I have a question for you guys.
You're walking like an Egyptian.
Yeah, it's kind of something I was thinking about. And then it could just be like part of getting older, and it's common. But like, do you know? as far as obviously when you're young, you used to like actually go out of your way to listen to music more. Do any of you like regularly go out of your way to listen to music?
To me,
absolutely not.
To me, it's a.
No, but do you? Like,
no,
it's
a.
How about you, Aaron?
It's a.
Do I go out of my way to listen to music?
Yeah, like it is like like when you're young, you used to like album music would come out, you'd go out of your way to listen to it. It was like an event, knowing it. And you cared about it, did you even listen to anything much anymore? Like,
I don't listen to music much anymore. I'm kind of a podcast guy when I listen to stuff.
Dude,
I like to hear about things that they try to
current
tell us
events
aren't real.
Yeah, I was gonna say I like music. I have to get on a win. It's for me. It goes. It's like a. Yeah. It comes and goes. Where I'll get on a kick where it's like I just find new music. I listen to new shit. I'll find a song I like from one artist, or like a couple songs, and I've never listened to his other shit. I'll listen to that, and then since I have Apple Music, it'll just kick me onto a different playlist or a different artist.
Yeah.
So sometimes like I get in these kicks where I'm like, I just want to hear new shit.
So music is still something you do at least a few times a week.
I cut grass all the time, so I'm listening to music. I listen to podcasts, but eventually you get tired of like hearing people fucking talk, and you just want to like get into a good mood or a certain vibe, and I'll throw music on.
Like you probably don't. It's been probably a long time since you've gone away to listen to music.
I do it for work.
I mean, I don't know. It's like going and seeking out like new music. No, I can't remember the last time. It was like, I will listen to music.
Turning the radio on, like what would you, if you didn't go to streamer, there's not a good chance there's anything on the radio you'd want to listen to, right?
No, yeah, because it's like we'll be at the pool or something. And people will have like, like I say, like top 40, whatever type shit on.
Right.
Like,
oh, no, that's cool if you want to listen.
Do you go out of your way at all to listen to new music or anything? Yeah. Or like you do? Yeah.
That's what you do.
That's one of my favorite things about.
Yeah, because I remember that band you sent me that one time. We listened to them, so it's like, that's an interesting band to like.
Things about Spotify. That's one of my favorite things about Apple Music and Spotify. Yeah, is that you can literally. I don't have to look for it anymore.
Yeah.
I just go. I got a piss.
Here.
No, it's because I was interesting thinking about that. Just wondering society and the whole. Obviously, when you get older, like I feel like at least there's something to maybe people getting older and like they still like music, but they don't go out of the way to do it. They're like, I don't know if it's just part of getting older and have so much on your mind you want to listen to knowing. I don't know.
That's empty.
So it's just one of those things. Like it's. I think everyone should have to listen. I think everyone needs to listen to music more than they do.
Yeah,
I kind of get around to that.
I agree.
Like especially like I really think it needs to be a part of people's lives in like a therapeutic way more than even.
I don't know. I've actually thought about that because I used to. It was like, I mean, shit. Like me and you and me and Aaron. Like what the
music
fuck?
was a
like
big
that was
part
it.
of
like riding around in both of y'all's cars, like doing burnouts and mud chicken. Listening to Dogwood and shit, like whatever, like
still rock, dude.
Fucking Pennywise.
Playing
bro.
bands,
Actually,
being around
I listened to Brohim. Like fucking, that song still makes me cry. Like that's that's a rough one. But like, no, it's like I'll go through like periods where I'm like, yeah, I want to listen to song, or like I'll get a song stuck in my head, and then it's like, oh, I want to hear this, and I'll, but as far as seeking out new music and stuff like that, I really don't care unless I'm just out somewhere, hear something, a song gets stuck in my head, and it's like, but no,
it's just something. I think about because like I was still like that's one thing I like about having like a job after going like where like I go into because it puts me in a situation to easily listen to music more and to like, like, oh, I'm working for a while. I can have music on and think about music I actually want to hear or seeing if I want to find something new to try. And so I like, because I was able to do that in my old job. So just having that environment to actually actively finding new music or something to put on is like, it's like part of it. So it's like,
well,
so I'm doing that a lot again.
You're somebody that plays music and stuff too. It's like,
like
it's very like,
so
whereas
you
like,
fall in that like in that category of like people where it's like music means more to you than it does
you
the
appreciate
average.
the art.
Yeah. Where it's like
I'll hear it, I'll think about like playing it or like or like making me want to go and playing something. So
y'all mind taking a quick break real quick? Use the bathroom.
I'm good.
I got to race like a pistol.
Because then I just want to get on some other topics.
Yeah.
I'm about to get on some other.
Because I got to show. I got something for Aaron. He said something, and I got something for you. And we're back. Thank you, everybody, for bearing with us. You know, you bared very hard for.
I know
nothing.
they always sit there and wait quietly in the lobby in the
They
theater.
bared witness
In the theater,
And
they
we
wa-
must.
they watch.
Yeah, we must.
We
acknowledge
tell them we got important work
what
to
they've
do.
done. All right, so Aaron, I got something here for you. Can you see what I'm sharing? Can he see what I'm sharing?
Not yet.
Yeah, I click that.
And here we go. Now he can. Can you see what I'm sharing now?
Yeah.
So you said something. So you said something about Ness, the big Nessie, being your favorite thing.
That's my favorite. That was my favorite cryptid as a kid. Yes.
Okay,
But
so
not as a
apparently,
recent adult.
Oh, so it's not actually your favorite thing?
Well, I have a new favorite cryptid.
Okay, so here's. Oh, what's that one? Okay.
We need you to say it's
Tyler
this.
Robinson is my new favorite.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that's we get into that one in a little
Okay.
bit.
So I guess this is it. No way. I don't like that music.
I don't know about this, Mikey.
Yeah, this one here. It's quick. It's a
27-minute
28-minute watch.
Where's the
Quiet. Crane, stop laughing. Everybody be quiet.
sighting?
Whoa. Is this a documentary on Nessie? Where did you get this?
It's YouTube. I know a guy.
Is there a plesiosaur in Loch Ness?
Oh, that's Billy Corgan.
I hope so.
Yeah, one of my
The
buddies.
legend of the Loch Ness Monster burst into modern consciousness with newspaper reports of sightings in 1933. But putting aside all the legends for a moment, what does
People
science
were like,
actually
"Yo,
say?
this looks like a dude swimming."
Loch Ness top?
1925
Was it? He got a blowjob from
I was
Nessie?
gonna say.
Are you curious about what the scientist who claimed to have seen Nessie
some of
with
this-
his own eyes
not looking at old
was fired
footage.
for trying to
He's
prove her
trying to
existence?
steal our podcast.
I know
That
it's
is
real.
what it
Some
is. Our
scientists still
standard
believe Nessie
podcast.
could be
Seriously.
real. Others claim it's impossible. Yet they offer no
People
definitive
were like, "Yo,
proof.
this looks like a
So,
dude swimming."
what did the DNA analyses reveal?
DNA?
And what about nearly a century of eyewitness accounts through the
Y'all
lens
have-
of science?
I
What
got a
could
sample?
Nessie truly be? This
Yeah.
video examines every
He's like, "I
major
wrestled that thing."
scientific investigation from 1933 to the present day. And
Okay.
perhaps
Yeah, we're not doing this.
So you watched this?
I didn't. I was trying to. I thought this was.
This thing's
I heard
28
there was
minutes
new
long, and
footage.
We made it a minute and
I heard
30
there was
seconds
new
into it.
footage of the Loch Ness.
And then Aaron's sitting there talking about he doesn't care about since he was a kid. It hurts.
It
Hurts
hurts.
bad.
Yeah, so what's this other one you like, Tyler Robinson?
No.
No,
you
I thought
don't
we were
wanna
talking
get
about
into
things that aren't
one.
real.
Yeah,
New-
things that aren't. Yeah.
New footage. Loch Ness monster. There it is.
Oh yeah, right there. Dude,
Scottish Highlands
Damn.
just captured what might be the clearest
Ooh,
footage
I
of
hope
the
he's
Loch Ness
fixing
monster
this.
in decades. Filmed near the
Well,
edge of the
the
video
audio.
shows a
So I
massive
see what
dark
you're
figure
getting to.
surfacing briefly
Listen
before
to the-
submerging again.
You
just
want to
yards
go
from
through
a passing
funny ass
boat.
SORA
Is this-
videos?
No,
Have
yeah.
you seen the ones with Stephen Hawking's on this half pipe?
On the half pipe at the X.
Dude,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like
yeah.
AIs get to, dude.
Stephen Hawking.
Oh man. I guess we can type in Sora.
The SORA too. It's like I said, like whatever. Like I'm
Dude,
just
this
curious
is
if this is
honestly-
gonna turn to a social
this is-
media platform. Like there's a plan here that they're getting people.
This
for
is
free.
pretty scary.
And it's, but
Oh,
I feel like
we're
it's, I
toast.
like it because it's on a platform that they only allow fake shit. To where I feel like it's a way to again try and educate people how real this shit's.
Wow.
I don't know if we should show that.
Oh, the bears.
Oh yeah, the bear
Yeah,
ones have
there's
been
been a
super
bunch of the
popular.
bear ones.
But you can tell because they're not really looking at them.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
and
the
on
watermarks
top
up
of
there,
it,
too.
you can hear the audio like of them reacting before like the thing happens.
You're not crunching off anywhere.
Just so crazy, man.
What the fuck? Mikey almost just did that with beer.
See, but some of this, like, that's what I'm saying. It's getting scary.
That's real.
'cause-
That's real though.
Yeah.
That's a real politician.
In the case of the 6-week-old baby boy, you are not the father.
There you go, Matt. This is what Matt.
This is what the
this is
future
what
is
AI is
about.
for Matthew.
Yeah.
animals doing
Dude,
uncomfortable
I mean,
things.
seriously,
Look, there you go.
think about growing up. Just literally thinking, dude, you know what would be funny if, literally, I'd be like, oh, as a kid, such a thing. You know what would be funny, dude, if we saw this? Literally. It's crazy, dude. Actually visualizing your imagination like this is nuts, dude.
That's crazy.
What the?
Like them just
So many cuties. Look at that smile.
Matched. Mocha can't wait to meet you for dessert.
This is crazy.
I know, dude. It's absolutely insane.
What's crazy is that you're telling me this didn't happen.
I know, dude.
Okay, I don't believe that.
Hello,
These are some of the
neighbor. Big.
Did you see where Mr. Rogers interviewed Tupac?
Are you painting?
Dude,
I
that's
did.
Sean Ryan.
That was I never knew that happened.
Yeah,
It's crazy that video
nuts,
just
man.
got released.
Yeah.
Yeah,
My
some
dad
of
showed it
these-
to me the other day. He was like, "Hey, did you know about this?"
Yeah, it
Mr.
is.
Rogers
It's
interviewed
getting-
Tupac.
It's getting kind of crazy. What are your thoughts on AI stuff like that, Aaron? Anything? you
Me?
can- Yeah.
I'm actually about to
Oh
end this
man,
call right
I think
now.
we're entering an age of a great deception where if you're doom scrolling, you're going to be so effed. Like
Yeah.
you're not going to know your head from your ass. It's going to be. I think it's going to be vital that we get back outside and turn off all this stuff because it's going to get nuts. And I don't doubt that they're already
pretty
using
good
it.
about not being on, but
'Cause
dude,
they're
I
40
what, dude,
years
my
ahead
wife
of
is
what they give us,
addicted
so.
to being on her phone. It's ridiculous.
As I say this as I'm looking at my text.
Like it's
Mm-hmm.
like she's like just got I'm just like man. Like I'm pretty good about. I mean, I'm glad my job I can't even have my phone back there. Like where I work, it's like secure. So like now where I work, I can even like use my phone casually throughout the day. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I think it's bad news, man.
I think it's doing something to people's heads,
but
dude.
we're making the rope to hang ourselves with.
I think it's really
There it
messing with
is.
people's heads.
That's exactly what I've said all along.
Mm-hmm.
Where it's like, yeah, Aaron scared the shit out of himself with
Oh.
he and I've had the conversation. He was like, I don't talk to that shit anymore.
Oh, it's like, man, I'm talking to the devil here. Like, okay.
Yeah. Well, it's all about. I think with some of that stuff, it's like, what happened to us? Matt?
Scary stuff. Scary stuff, but it's fun
What do I
stuff.
do with
What are you trying to do?
our feed? We lost our feed.
Oh, it's because we were talking about that. We weren't.
Oh, there it goes.
serious.
There we go.
You're back.
But yeah, no, like Matt and I've kind of talked about it before, and it's like we're actually having this conversation over message recently just about the different opinions on it and stuff. What I see more or less is unsettling, or the scary part I see to it right now, or the part that I see as being the bigger problem is people just being deceived by some of these videos. Like you said, if you're doom scrolling, there are some of these that are kind of like, wait, is that real? And then you got to look for the, now you're having to look for the SORA watermark. Whereas, also too, aside
I
from
just
having,
feel like you have to assume everything's fake from the jump and then wait till
you really do,
true.
you really do now.
Yeah,
You honestly really do. And and I think
That's
what they're
basically
doing,
how I look at
I think that's the intention of a lot of it too with this, is it's like you flood the zone to the way to where even if you show a video of something actually happening, that's AI. You can easily remove, because this is the thing. Because people were saying it's like, look for the watermark, the SORA watermark on these
ways you can get
videos.
it without SORA, the watermark. There's
People,
like,
I was just about to
API.
say, I was just
Or
about to
run
say
it
that
through a
people
video
figured out
editor
ways of
after
getting
that.
rid of the watermark.
Well,
And
no, the
there's-
thing is, they literally allow you to do it legally. There's third-party sites that host the right through API to basically use the SORA 2 engine, and they don't have to have the watermark on it. So
Yeah.
people can just get that quality stuff on a site and not have the watermark.
Well, or could you literally not create it? Save it to your shit and then go
And then-
in some like
yeah, I mean,
aftermarket
you
editing.
could.
Well, no, but I'm saying it's like either
you can
way,
still
there
get-
are
either
ways
way, yeah.
to.
They're presenting you like
And I think the
But I was saying that. Go ahead.
No, I was thinking like because it can be used to just sow confusion and chaos because you're not going to know what's real and what's fake anymore. That's why we're gonna have to start turning it off and just getting back outside and living in real life.
Yeah, absolutely.
You're going to be confused and
it's one of those
chaotic.
things, man. It's like we should, but man, I don't see it going that
For
way.
the mass population, for the majority of the population, it won't be. Like Matt said, it's like,
yeah, we should,
it's
but
like,
dude, they're not. So like,
for
what's
the,
that mean?
The majority of the people won't. The people that are wise enough will. They'll have a healthy balance and stuff. But either way, I was going to say that like I see some of the more concerning stuff as being the video, while is like, I think that some of the other, on the other end of like the LLMs and stuff and whatnot, it's like when, you know, with chat
like beyond media generation, just AI and
just like chat GPT and stuff, when you're asking questions, whatever. I do personally, I have seen the benefits of using it for just regular tasks, and it's like, versus just using it as a, you know, almost like an upgraded turbo Google. Where
but use it to actually solve problems.
It's going to run a lot of people.
Use it to actually solve problems.
Exactly. Use it to solve problems, because it's like
There we go, dude. Like that's the thing.
I had
actually
like
use it for its intelligence.
Yeah, and I don't know if I've talked about it on here or not or whatever, but I had the instance where I was at the house and Mom was like, you know, she was having a problem with her vacuum cleaner, and she's, you know, she apparently had gotten some parts for this thing and put some parts on it that were broken, and she goes to turn it on thinking it's, you know, oh, she's excited, she's fixed her vacuum and it's going to work better. And then all of a sudden, you know, it just doesn't even fucking turn on. It doesn't.
We filmed it. Everybody thought it was AI.
It doesn't. Yeah, right. It doesn't even turn on. So then at that point I was like, okay, like she's like fucking pissed. She's over it. And I just look up. I look at the vacuum.
Yeah.
I pull my phone out. I was like, Chat GPT. I typed in Kirby. I typed in the model. I was like, Kirby G5. I said, reasons the Kirby G5 won't turn on. And it popped up, and it was giving a list of reasons. One of the first reasons is it talked about a safety switch that had to do with the bag. And it says, like, if you've messed with the bag or that thing at all, and she replaced the boot that comes off of that part. So I know she messed with that. I walked over to it after fucking, a minute, 45 seconds of searching on ChatGPT, turned the thing to like undid it, turned it tighter, and thing turned right on. It had a switch that wouldn't engage it. The thing worked fine. It was like, but the switch wasn't engaged. So it wouldn't turn on.
Suck like that fish he showed.
I know, like I'm saying, dude. Yeah, I use it. Like at my new job, I immediately like done things and like set up things, doing different things with different software that I would have never been able to do, and I've like impressed people. It's like, oh, how do I like do this automatic like extract thing, and then like been. So it's like, yeah, it's really actually freaking using it, or even with
what's gonna be crazy
and recipe
is when
cooking, dude.
They take your voice and call your mom and say, "Hey, I'm in trouble. I need your help."
Yeah, I'm not gonna use it for that,
which
but,
was already that was already going on.
Yeah,
that was already a thing.
Now scammers are gonna always scam.
They just got better.
Yeah.
Well, no, like no.
They just got upgrade.
That's why also too, while it is stupid, in a sense, not stupid. It's not stupid. It's saying it is people are going to be like, oh, you know, whatever, tinfoil hat. You really should consider between you and you and your people very close to you that you talk to regularly that would maybe perhaps call you if something like that happened.
Yeah.
Have a secret safe word thing.
I'm definitely going to fart.
I agree with that.
Really,
it really is.
Me and you already have a safe word, so you can just use that.
Poop.
Yeah, there you go.
Hey. There's a safe place that we use our safe words around safe people. But no, for real, it is a ridiculous thing to think, but with getting to the age you are at AI, and like Chris said, that's our grandmother almost fell to one of those scams where she like, hey, so she said that it was like our sister was calling her.
But this was before AI, though.
Oh, this was 15 years ago.
Exactly.
Not that many.
So old people are
this
always gonna be suckers.
This was probably
old people always gonna be suckers, yo. How do you think I get paid?
Yeah, it wasn't 15. It was more.
No, I run old people phone scams.
2018.
I rip off.
No, it
geriatrics,
was
dude. They're giving away money. They don't care. They could die.
2019. And honestly, if she hadn't
she didn't call my dad.
Because she almost didn't bring it up to me, and she even told me when she brought it up to me, she was like, "I don't even know. It just doesn't feel right."
Yeah.
But that she had gotten a call from somebody that she thought was
a Nigerian prince.
No, our older sister, and that she was in jail for like something. And the thing about it was that they used a nickname that like we in our family would call our grandmother.
Yeah.
And so it was like one of those things where it was like
They had
wait
some
a
kind of
minute,
knowledge.
there was some way they knew.
Yeah.
Like it was maybe
Whatever.
somebody that y'all know.
Something.
Could have been.
I gotta go,
potentially.
guys.
But,
I mean, that's basically. I mean, to have knowledge like that. So how are you
Well,
thinking
no.
that they got that knowledge?
Well, but either way, the thing about it was they
to
specifically told
That's
her,
wild.
like, not to
The
say
day she was
anything,
gonna
not
die?
to involve anybody, whatever. And she came and, like, asked me before she did it. I was, she was like, came to me and, was like, this does not feel right. Turns out they were like, oh, you have to send us this much money. You need to go
Yeah.
get it in a Home Depot gift card or something and send it to us.
I've
And
been
I'm
in a lot
like-
of situations where that's
No.
the only money I can accept, though.
No,
And I ask people for it.
And I was like, did they give you an address for where to send it? She was
Yeah,
like,
it's
yeah.
none.
Pull up
That's
the
where you got
address.
the moon
and
landing.
No,
Yeah.
it was a dead end. It was a dead end street in McKinney. Like it looked like the only hood in McKinney.
Well, that's where the jail is now, right? Just a dead end street right there.
Yeah,
on here.
exactly.
Yeah.
Family members, they drop them off over there. And
But
So
that shit was happening long before AI.
yeah,
So
but now it's just going to
That's
get
how
better.
people.
The
Yeah,
only thing
scams
is
just could
it
get more
gets better.
complex and easier to fool
Yep.
people.
And that's why it's like important to secure everything
Always
you have
be
with
on alert.
LifeLock.
I think.
Hey, I tell you, I got scammed.
And
I've
sleep
even
better
been
with a
scammed,
My
dude.
Pillow. Save
Like, it's
15% off
ridiculous.
with using discount code Mikey and me, and you'll get the best sleep you've ever had on these Giza Dream Sheets.
I've been scammed out a
this
lot.
is
of
my
money, dude.
real social security number. That dude got his identity stolen.
I bet he
3 or 4
fucking did.
times.
Yeah.
That guy got it stolen a handful of times. I was gonna say, Matt, you said you had some questions on this.
Oh no, I
What
was just randomly thinking the
Yeah.
other day about the moon landing. How you are of the perspective of believing more likely it's fake or it is fake, and just like what are your thoughts on the subsequent moon landings? And so does that mean they really went out of the way to make all that fake as well too, or did those happen?
Well, so to say subsequent would assume there was an initial.
I mean, that is a position you could take.
Damn, he's spitting. No.
So that means he
but
believes
it's
all of
almost
them are fake.
even more
That means he
likely.
believes they're all fake.
Gotta
You know what
go.
I'm looking for? Because we had some internet issues. I'm looking for that Richard Nixon landline to the moon phone call
Yes.
internet. That's what I'm
Yes.
trying to get here in
So
Waco in
I
2025.
made that joke recently to somebody and they were like, "Wait, what?" And I was like,
But you know,
Yeah.
before the moon landing, whenever they did the first orbit around the moon, they were like doing direct calls and stuff on that too, and that was before the moon.
and that's like before cell phones. It's like, how's this?
I'm
working?
just saying, but
Yeah.
so the
Hey, pull up
plan
that
was to
Nixon
fake
call.
all that stuff. I've been saying every single step was like very,
up that-
very detailed, and all the way through like the 6 or 7 moon landings they had after the initial one.
Yeah, personally. So if you want, okay, so
I just want to know what your stance is on. That's it. Like, what's your
okay.
stance?
What my stance is that I think that okay. I hope I don't go too far outside the parameters, and I hope
No,
I'm
dude,
pretty
there's
quick
no-
and
there's
concise.
no parameters in
Okay,
this conversation.
I think that most all of it. I don't know where it started, when, why, whatever, but I think that I don't think we can go anywhere, and most of it was like contrived. And of course, it was like to build morale. We had the space race with the Russians, and so
We're in a Cold War, yeah.
Yep, and so we had to,
Project
again,
dominance.
and just again with the reason if people to give validity to that, or what I think gives strength or validity to that argument, I guess would this be to steelman that about like us being in that much competition with the Russians that we would straight up fake going to the moon. Is the
But that's the one thing. The
would
Russians
be-
like have footage that acknowledges where they monitored our stuff, and why would they have that stuff if it only supports that our moon landings were true? Like they
Well,
actually
because
have record in
oligarchies
their
are gonna
measurement stuff
support
like
each
that.
other.
That means
If
they're in on it too.
One is fake, they're all going down.
I'm just saying
You
that
said
means that
what?
the Russians are in on it too.
It's a good point, and hey, the Russians could be in on it too.
No.
But is that like I was going to say about Jackson Pollock in the CIA? What we
Oh,
did
yeah,
with
that-
him.
that's the whole thing.
How we
That basically
propped
made him popular.
We propped up the CIA, propped up Jackson Pollock
Oh, yeah.
because to get inside the heads of the Russians. This is a fact. This isn't.
Yeah,
like,
no CIA's done crazy
This
shit.
is a fact that like we use. Jackson Pollock was a real man that was doing real art. He was really splattering.
Aaron's like,
Yeah.
hey, pump you said real art.
But I was
Calm
gonna
down,
say,
G.G.
but it was
Allen.
like he was splattering paint on a canvas,
was.
and we decided to like these artists exist, and it was like, hey, let's pretty much make all of this shit popular and say this is art to pretty much piss off because we never had a Da Vinci, we never had any of these like incredible painters. So it's like
we just get pick this random technique and say that this is like a masterpiece.
We do have a Kubrick. And I think the Kubrick, that was the point of he was the one that like allegedly was the guy that they used to fake the moon landing. And,
we've talked a lot about it.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But yeah, no. So to say, I think that.
Okay, that's cool. So you think they're all fake? Gotcha.
No.
Well, here's my rule of thumb. Here's what I go off of. If it's on the TV and it's a program, that's exactly what it is. They're programming you with something.
All right, then. All right, brother.
No,
as we're talking, we're gonna just keep this playing. I'm gonna mute it.
For me, it's like it's one of those things that I know that I don't know. You know,
right?
And so it's like
can't know for sure.
You know, if we did, you know, it's like okay, cool. If we didn't, it was like I guess neither one would surprise me. Is my thing, but I lean more towards the side that maybe we didn't.
Well, I mean, you gotta do reason. Put one and one doesn't equal 7, right? I mean, and that's what they try to. I mean, to believe the stuff they pump out now, you got to be a real man of faith.
See, like that's the thing. I was gonna say, now for sure. I was gonna say though, here's one thing I just thought about. How does shadows work on the moon?
Yeah,
I just saw a big shadow.
I was there. I didn't see any shadow.
Yeah, neither did I.
I'm not.
Aaron actually deployed there with.
No, you got to get that phone call that Nixon.
I mean,
did
there's
on
still
a
light.
landline
There's
to the
still a
moon.
presence
It
of some
was
kind of
just
light,
like,
so
what
that
up?
means there has to
I'm not.
be
Yeah,
clear
I'm
for
just
shadow.
curious though. I was just like, because I know they
sorry.
said that like there's been 2 different. That they were saying that like in free space you can't see the sun and stars.
Yeah, why is
Well,
like,
no, what they
because
say
it's
is
so
they
far.
filter to
Well,
get
because there's no
a
gross
clear
matter.
picture. No, but to get a clear picture of the astronaut, they had to dull the lighting in the back to enhance the foreground.
Oh, I got you.
That makes sense, right?
I think this is
So
India's. This is India. They made
Atari?
historic moon landing.
So you're
Atari
saying
moon landing?
space may be the final frontier, but it's made.
Wait, so India got there
in a
first.
Hollywood
Yeah, India.
basement?
No, India. This is their moon landing. What are y'all laughing at?
No,
This
that's
is-
legit, dude. Did you see that? Bleep, 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 bleep.
Look, hey!
Choo.
Hey, stand up, motherfucker. He got
Come on,
that.
everybody, let's
Stand
go.
up.
That's incredible.
Stand
You
up.
don't like
Wow.
what I'm saying?
Hey,
Go
Fuck.
see ya.
That guy's
Swing when you see him.
Man.
that guy's name is Bill. This
Bill Murray.
that's Bill.
What's the audio?
Oh, you want to hear it?
You know,
हो चुका है ये हम लोगों के
Hey,
लिए
it started
बहुत
over.
ही गर्व की बात है
Give me the audio.
You want to hear what he said
Okay,
first?
okay.
Here we go.
We can see the Honorable
Space
Prime
Land.
Minister,
Hang on.
Shri Narendra Modi ji, who is here to encourage us. And
look at that.
he is critically looking at the visuals.
Watch this. Watch how they just disappear. Bleep, 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 bleep. Choo, choo, choo. 4,000 points.
जी हाँ आप अपने स्क्रीन पे देख सकते हैं
Have you watched this before?
No, I've heard about it. Look, that's Bill. That's
People
Bill.
are applauding.
Brilliant.
Let us all wait to hear
Hey, you
from
can't.
the
Now you
Secretary
can't deny
Department
it.
of
Now what are you
Space
gonna
and
say?
Chairman ISRO.
This is like one of the greatest things I've seen, man.
What now, people who think it's fake?
लैंडर मॉड्यूल पूरी तरह से
Eat that.
This is what I like to see, dude. This is kind of ridiculous.
This is
absurd.
ये हम लोगों के
This is
लिए
why
बहुत ही
DARPA
गर्व
gave
की
us
बात
the
है
internet.
हिंदी में एक कहावत है कि चंदा मामा दूर के लेकिन
Ichenda Mamaduke. Ichenda Mamaduke.
अपने घर के
That's what I was thinking.
बहुत ही उमदा. The
Hey,
hard
he's
work
finna
of
say
the
something. Hold
entire
up. Y'all be
ISRO
quiet.
community has come
Man,
to fruition.
Duque wrote one of the
Hey, that's Bill.
Upanishads.
Yo, Bill got.
Hey!
Bill got something to say. Shut up.
Is that a tool?
Y'all let Bill talk. Hey.
Did it.
Dude, we did it.
Namaskar. Sir, we have achieved soft landing on the moon.
Soft.
On the moon.
On the moon.
Sir,
Let's go.
It's like, what are they working on in India?
That other guy on the left was
Dude.
actually on the ship going to the moon.
Really?
Here, so let me just
Content, man, I'll tell you
keep
what.
talking. I know, man.
It's wild.
It was
wild,
wonderful
man.
though. I do want to just look up something.
It's wild shit.
Y'all keep talking like, I just want to show Matt some stuff that this is why I have
What
a
year
problem
did
with
the
some
Indian
stuff.
space program start?
Well, I mean, what is it that you believe that they put out? I mean, I can't believe, like, with the latest thing we're doing, that we're going with a lone gunman again. I just can't believe we're doing it.
Oh, wait, here we go.
Oh, the wires? Where
No,
he's got to grab
the-
the wires when he's flipping
No,
around?
there's a green screen.
Well, there's one
this
where
is
he
one of
gets
the ones
caught.
that I found is like kind of
Propeller.
interesting.
Yeah.
Hang on, I'm
I
trying to find. I'm
actually
trying to find
did-
like.
I actually did find a stat earlier this week talking about space.
There was
Hold
one where
on,
they were
I
walking
have it.
through. It's when they're walking through their like headquarters. And
Like
you
a
see
recent
them.
one?
Yeah, it was well within the past like handful of years, but it was when somebody was. It was like say somebody's sitting in the headquarters.
Yeah.
And they're
Like
walking.
NASA
through-
headquarters?
Yes,
Okay.
and like behind them on the screens that are displayed showing the space stations, one of them shows a guy being interviewed, and he's in front of a blue or a green screen. So it was like something you weren't. It was like something that somebody just happened to notice in a clip, and they were like, "What the fuck?" Is
But
that?
like they
Yeah, in the
know that
background of the
studios where they
TV, I
did
saw
film
that, yeah.
stuff at NASA for different things, so it could have
Yeah,
literally
they
been
did-
them
Hey, that one right
filming.
there
Like
was
they
like
did
blue
training.
guy?
They
Go
did.
back down.
They
Or
did different
even
things where they
just
used green
doing-
screens.
Oh, wait, where
Well,
was
or
it?
even just doing
The
a
blue
news
guy.
spot.
That's
Yeah,
where the blue
yeah.
Like if
I
you-
mean,
Right
it could
there.
actually just been doing something there with the green.
Hold
screen.
on, Aaron. I know what you're talking about. I think I don't know how far I ripped past him or.
That's the one where the guy next to him has to grab the cord.
Yes, that's what I was looking for. I was looking for
It's the guy,
this
that one right there.
right
Yeah,
here.
yeah, yeah.
Read this,
Matt.
and then the second part, the top part second.
Dude, you see
No,
the one, like
I
about some lady
kinda
showing up
wanna
in an
read
airport
that.
with a passport from like nowhere that exists. And
All
you're
right,
like,
so here we go, Matt. Here's some. These are astronauts in space we're talking to from Earth. Pull them back
Grab the
over.
cord.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I can do that. Oh yeah, I can do that. Oh yeah, I can do that.
What was that?
I mean, are they wired up so they don't float all the way away because they're in free space? Look at this guy. Whee! Look at the wire on his back.
Bro, that's not a wire. He's a Saiyan. He has
This
a
is
tail.
NASA. This is shit NASA releases.
No, he's a Saiyan.
Yeah, this is what they really release. It's not.
No, Aaron.
No, hang on. Oh, okay, my bad.
No, I was gonna say I actually have an astronaut story in the last week or so that NASA is investigating what may be the first crime in outer space.
Oh yeah.
With astronaut, what's her name? Annie McCain, accused of identity theft and impersonating her estranged wife to gain access to her private financial records.
Space
while
hacking.
on the International Space Station.
I like that.
So here
Well,
we
you
go.
Get up there, right? You probably get good internet.
Here's more
Yeah.
footage. Here.
Yeah,
This
just
is
reappear.
China. This is China here.
Lesbians are
Reappearing?
responsible for 100% of crime in outer space.
The magic of space, Mikey.
Check it out.
There he is.
but didn't
I
you
think
like
it's the
circle
fact-
what I'm supposed to be looking at? I'm
Well, I
not
think
sure I'm supposed
he
to be looking at
appeared
that.
is the fact he appeared. Some of
Yeah,
these
yeah.
are just
He
the
left
fact
us
that these
doing
people
it.
are appearing. That's what I think.
Watch this. He disappeared.
Yeah, the
Watch
way,
this.
or his legs
No, watch
are
this. Watch
like he's
closely.
like clipping.
He vanished.
Well, and he's clipping all throughout it too, where it's
Hang
like,
on.
yeah.
Right there, he like disappears at the end.
When
is
you
the
can
Well,
point.
see-
sometimes
like-
you'll see him like dropping stuff, and he'll just fall to the ground.
No, I know. I'm trying to show Matt because he's
Oh, he's a moon
boom
lander.
right there. It's like why is he go transparent? Is the point of this one?
Yeah.
I'm not saying that I fully support all these.
Yeah,
this
no, I'm just
compilation.
watching it, man.
I know. I'm just saying this is a random compilation. I don't know what's in here. There could be some people that are reaching. I don't think you have to though, as far as I've seen from watching.
So
some
like,
NASA
then what do you think was actually happening there?
That was
what was actually happening as far as like that,
what film what is that evidence of like
They're
going wrong with the
technically-
filming? Like what I'm just curious what
that was
what caused
evidence
that
they were
effect.
trying to say. I understand what they're trying to say. I'm not saying that I say it.
They did
but
some
I
special
see-
effects the whole time and they messed up there at the end or something.
Yes,
I'm just saying like I'm just curious what the special effect is supposed to be.
because look, he's disappearing. It's like why is it that
So
this is-
that means everything up to that point was a special effect of him doing that stuff. And then like they messed up at the
that
very
his
end, he's going around the
environment
corner.
was a special effect, or that they spliced him into the environment. That's
Yeah,
why
that's
he
what I'm- yeah,
disappeared.
well, and how old is
so
this?
the environment? I don't.
It looks like it's supposed to be
scroll down.
old, right?
Hang on.
Just scroll
No,
down,
not.
like,
I don't
7
know.
years
what
ago.
does it say? 7
That's
years?
when this was posted 7 years ago.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, again, I'm just saying I don't believe. I'm not saying
Yeah.
I believe, but what they're trying to present is,
Yeah.
or they're saying is odd. Is why does he disappear?
No, yeah, I get that. I'm just
Right.
scared- yeah.
Right here, he goes transparent. Boom. Why is he transparent? Is what
I mean,
they're
I just,
saying.
I don't if I would even call it transparent. I don't know what I would call that. I don't know if I would just say transparent.
Well,
Like,
keep going. There's better.
Exactly. Yeah. That's what I was gonna say. But I was just stating in that one. That's what they're trying to say is, oh, he
I
vanishes.
know. I'm just more curious what the explanation of them faking it, if they could recreate that. You know, like I'm just curious, like what, like it seems like. So it seems like crazy to me to actually try and make it do that effect. I'm just curious what they were doing fake the whole time to cause that effect. That's what I want to know. Not because I
They
just
were
believe it, but
faking
that
that they
just
were
sounds
in
crazy.
outer space in a space station.
Yeah.
And so
No, I get that. I don't think that's fine. I get what you're saying. I guess I'm asking something differently. Like it's
no, I think I got you.
What's this guy gonna do?
Like I'm
Yeah,
not
I'm not
saying this is
sure.
not fake. I'm just like more curious about
What-
the actual fake process that led to it having that effect on accident right there.
Yes.
That's what I want.
Yes.
Yeah,
I got
why
you. That's what I
Yeah,
thought.
if I were trying to
right.
make something crappy, how do I get it to do that? That seems like a weird whatever it is.
Yeah, like
why
right
would
That
here
seems
again.
weirder
They're
to
doing
me.
the same thing with this. They're trying to say why does his head disappear?
Yeah,
Green
why does
screen.
he? It is weird.
They're trying to say green screen, and these people.
Okay,
are,
so green screen. That would answer it. But so green screen on that one tiny little part.
Yeah. So then.
Not
yeah,
green
that
screen on the
would
whole
be-
screen, like the
but
whole
then-
thing.
Okay, so right now harness, right
Look
there.
at-
You saw
oh,
where
you
his
could-
shirt pulled up.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's like okay. Yeah,
So
maybe
he's
that
wearing a
means
tethering
actually has
wire.
wires, yeah.
So they're saying why is he wearing like he's wearing a wire to create the artificial
I wonder what they're
space
saying and talking about. Like,
that they're
on the
floating.
video. They're
But
just
hey, have
talking
you
about
seen them when
floating?
they close the
So
lid?
a lot
to
of
outer
those
space?
videos,
Yeah.
Matt, that you see of those guys like right here, I'll go back
Yeah.
to, are just them where it's like, oh well, yeah, well, being in space is kind of interesting.
They're
There's
just talking
not
about
really
being in
much
space
of an
all the time?
There's a bit of an adjustment period. They're talking about it. They're just being interviewed by somebody.
Yeah.
Channel 36 out of Milwaukee.
Yeah, I got you. They're just talking about the space experience.
Yeah.
Who just advanced in the MLB
So
playoffs.
these are people that have like
Shout
seen
out
some of
Brewers.
this, and it's like to
Yeah.
them.
This
Uh-oh.
guy.
Oh, this is it. This is it. Look in the background right here.
God.
Look.
Yeah, he's
Why-
in front of it.
Yeah, that's what they were saying.
Yeah,
People
yeah,
were
yeah,
like,
yeah,
Is that
yeah.
Battleship?
No, that's I see that. That's funny.
so they're saying it's like they're walking through.
Yeah.
Boom, that's there, and it doesn't look superimposed. Like it's
No,
not
that
shaking.
looks like
It's not shaking. When something's superimposed and you're like,
Yeah,
it
look-
shakes a little, or you could tell the edges are too sharp. The edges weren't sharp like that. And so that's the live footage. This is
Yeah.
what people are seeing on TV. What this picture's trying to show you.
Yeah.
This is the guy in this
Oh,
interview.
okay. I see.
This is him
Yeah.
in this interview. This is what people are seeing.
Yeah.
This is what's actually happening.
I got you.
He's sitting in front of this blue screen,
Yeah.
but you're seeing that.
Yeah, I see that.
So
Yeah.
that was
Yeah,
like
so
when you
it
were
would
saying
be the
about them
equivalent of
faking
a
the
green-
environment.
Yeah,
how does
so
that,
this is how they'd be doing
that's
it.
how that would
Yeah.
happen. This is why people have schizoed out, whatever, said, hey, look,
That's
this
funny.
is happening. And if there's a reasonable explanation
I wonder
for
if
this,
NASA's said anything.
what is no? They never say
of course
anything.
not.
They don't talk. They act. They treat it like flat Earth. They're like, we don't have to talk to any, because a lot of the people that were drawing attention to shit like this was flat Earth people.
Yeah.
So it literally is like showing, look, here's the ball. See the green ball floating?
Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting. It's funny.
So here's a water droplet.
I wonder what year
He's
this
interacting.
is like from. Supposed to
He's
be from.
interacting with a water droplet right here on the right.
Yeah.
And then on the left, he's interacting with a blue or a green dot.
Yeah.
A green
No,
ball.
yeah, that looks like they're definitely faking, like making fake
They're
commercials or
faking
something.
space.
Yeah, like there it looked like they were.
Yeah. So this is saying blue screen on the left. This says blue screen when used. What is this? Foreground color, conflict, color accuracy matters most. Nighttime / twilight benefits. Yeah, I don't think any of us know enough to where that.
Yeah, but it's interesting, like, because it is interesting talking about blue screen versus green screen, because I feel like whenever I was really young, I felt like there was briefly, I remember seeing blue screen first.
Yeah, so they're
like
showing,
it became green screen.
Yeah, they're showing right here.
Yeah. What it was saying.
So right here, I think they're showing the difference in blue and green, and how right there that's a green screen.
Yeah.
That's a green, them walking in front of green, and then bam, same thing. Now you see the blue screen technology.
Yeah, and probably with the intersecting white lines.
The white
and
lines,
stuff,
it gives
that
it
helps
more points
cut off.
to join that are more like articulate.
Yeah. Well, you don't have the.
Look who showed up.
You don't have the sharp. edges.
Yeah,
Exactly.
no, that right there.
He just showed up.
Yeah, like that part. Yeah.
Yeah. Why did he just appear?
Well,
That's
because
bad
in
editing,
space,
man. That's-
no one can hear you scream.
But no, one of the craziest
Right
ones is the
there.
lid. You ever see the lid?
That
they
was like
close
the
when
most
they come
damning
from outer
thing
Space? It's like
for me,
this
that
little-
him appearing like that. He swooped. He kind of sweeped in.
No, what were you talking about, Aaron? The lid.
What's that?
You were saying
Yeah.
the lid.
Go to the one where they're like closing the lid when they're coming back into the shuttle from outer space. I mean, that is that is hilarious. That is
Closing.
that's a good-
Okay, this moon landing.
International fake station.
The moon landing.
No, when they're coming in, they did a spacewalk and they're coming back in, and he's trying to close that little floppy lid that protects them from like what?
From
the
space.
original moon landing or not?
No, it was a spacewalk. Spacewalk closing lid
Hatch.
or something.
Like spacewalk hatch closing.
Yeah, something like that.
Fail. You got to use.
Yeah, look at this. This is what's protecting them from space here. Look at that thing. They just can't quite get it shut. Wouldn't that suck all the oxygen out of the wherever you're?
Dude,
He's like
you
a
don't know.
camping thing.
Have you ever been? Have you
He's
ever
been camping in space?
There's space in the room with us now.
He's got those industrial grade zippers to really keep it tight. You want to keep the seal.
It's like Matt,
It can't
for
get
real,
closed, dude.
Matt,
That's
make
what we got,
sure.
like, they got those industrial like Ziploc.
Make sure you're holding my. Do you have my feet? Are you holding? Do you have a hold of my feet?
already
I have
know-
to let go to grab this thing. It's
People
floating
are,
away.
I guarantee you they're going to say
fumbling around
a
it.
scientist. They're going to say that this is the, no. Here's one of the best. I think they're going to try and say
comes out here to smoke.
Here's my thing though. They're going to try and say that this is the pre-filter.
I mean, yeah, maybe.
Because then underneath this is the actual hatch.
Yeah. You're gonna
It
go.
goes
into a
through the
chamber
airtight
and then
seal.
Yeah.
This
But
is
that
a-
thing's what's protecting from the outside, right?
Yeah. Yes.
That thing.
You're correct. That is correct. That
thing.
Mylar.
Like,
Hang on.
The door to your room
best-
is more secure than
I
that.
think one of the best is
It's like I had a tent in a land nav.
Like that's what I'm
course
saying. Like,
once
come
that-
on, don't try to sell me that.
the
That's
mouse. The mouse is to me is the craziest. This
What
one.
is this?
Have you seen this on the
Maybe
fucking
not.
rocket? The
Oh
mouse.
yeah. There's a fly on like one of the
Watch.
Mars rovers.
Look at this mouse. Watch this mouse. What's up? Oh shit.
But that was a mouse?
Yeah, there's better ones.
That's funny.
There we go.
It's like this is live
You got
footage
rat
that people are
infestation.
pausing. This is live footage that people were clipping this from. Is the thing. Like this wasn't one person.
There's rats in
doing it.
space.
Boom.
They didn't pay their
It
organ
came
bill.
out from here. It comes out from whatever's between this and this big, like this bottom ring and this shadow here. It comes out.
Where he comes
boom,
out from
and
where the
runs
fire's
off.
coming.
Comes out, and runs off in
That's
space.
legit.
That's crazy. Rats are in space.
And
dude.
there's the Earth. That's Earth down there.
Let me go and get this.
What?
What, hey, have you ever seen the time lapse of a rocket launch?
Like right there, what?
Like that's Earth. Like we can't get a solid photo of Earth, but you
We got
can.
rats in space.
Yeah, but that's Earth behind it. That's
Yep.
that's the thing that's crazy to me. You can't get a solid photo. There's too many contradictions in the
That's so
story.
funny.
Buzz Aldrin initially was said, like, on record saying that what somebody was like, can you see the stars and the moon or whatever in space? He's like, oh yeah, or not the moon, the stars and the sun, all that. He's like, yeah, you can see the stars and everything. But then it's like, scientifically speaking, you can't see the stars when you're in free space, because the stars are only become visible when gross matter becomes involved. So they're saying it's like, technically, scientifically speaking, you're not supposed to be able to see them. But then Buzz was like, oh, yeah, you can see him from space. Other people on the other side of it say, oh, well, maybe that's just him fucking, misremembering
So
or
like,
whatever. I don't necessarily think we went then. Who knows? We might have the capability to go now, but what's the fucking point? Because it would just make it be like,
Yep.
no matter what the outcome is, would fuck up. Would either the outcome. I feel like if we went to space, because people always ask, why don't we go to the moon now?
Because it's racist.
And I think that
we
one
lost
of the
the technology, Mikey.
I know,
because I don't think
the
that
floppy
different
disks that it was on
governments
was
of the world.
misplaced.
I feel like it's almost like off limits to all of them.
I think that it when not.
I feel like it's almost like if there's resources there. I don't know. I'm scared. I wouldn't be surprised if it's almost like, if we can't go there, you can't go there.
Personally to me, I think that there's something we can only go so far. I think that I'm not saying that we're a flat Earth, but I think that we can only fly out so far. There's like some type of something.
About the
maybe
Van
we
Allen
can't defeat
radiation
whatever.
belt.
Not even just that. I don't know. I just think we can't totally go out beyond that.
But if you look at the time lapse of the launches, they never go straight up. It's always just an arch, and then it kind of like it's like, why aren't you going up? It's like always off the side. I don't know.
But then again, too, it's like if you do think of yourself to go on the other side of that, if you think of yourself on a ball, really any fucking way it's like you could, if you're going into space isn't just.
Yeah,
it's like it's up and out.
I get
too.
what. Yeah, I get.
Yeah,
what
like
you're
it's
saying.
gonna pull you. It's like going straight up. It could like.
Well, and
you don't have to necessarily go up. So it's
Well,
like
so it could look
if
like you're going right at an angle.
Yeah,
of curving.
it's like it could. So I do see.
Yeah, if you
I do
are
see
on
that.
I know it's just because it got. There it goes.
Shit.
There it goes.
Yep, we're back.
Shit. Do we still have you, player? Player.
Can we hear you? Can you hear?
Player.
Aaron?
He was there, but it looks like he just is.
Can you hear me? I can't.
Player.
Hear
You were really
Player
still
now.
there for a second.
You there? You got
I was
us?
trying to think real quick. There was
Contact.
something else on a different note that I thought, but it was.
No,
a
he
funny
didn't.
thing.
Can't hear
us
us.
anymore?
He can't hear us.
Can you hear us?
Well, but you change the mic and the audio thing. I can do. If you want.
Here. Hold on. Time out.
Let's see. There you go.
I just unplugged it and plugged it back into.
No, it's fine. I just need to change it to one of these. I don't remember if it was 2 or 3. Which one?
You there, player? You got
Was
us?
it 3? I'm trying to change it
you're
back.
on.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yep.
You can hear me?
Yep.
Okay, you're on the good mic. Here, let me see that, and then let me see. There was something else. So yeah, that's the moon landing. We don't have to talk about it too much longer. Everybody talks about the fucking moon landing. There's just all kinds of weird shit. I'm not saying we didn't go. There's probably
we've talked a lot about this with Stanley Kubrick stuff. Like
the Kubrick shit to me is cool. Whatever, but
Yeah,
it's
no,
like
it's cool. It's
there's just
interesting.
but to me that it's reaching. You're trying to I think that beyond doing some of that, you can find there's some of the evidence, but then there's some of the evidence you can go find on your own elsewhere, but then too, it's like there are some things that does seem very real, and then it's like, hey, I think we've just gotten to a point where we know we've been lied to in some areas, and it's like we get super hypersensitive to thinking that it's like, dude, this is all fucking, but and I think that's the funny thing. It's like how something's like there's some people I know where it's like. Everything all of a sudden becomes a conspiracy. Oh, did you hear about that?
It's like, well, that's not the case either.
And it's like, dude, okay, that not everything isn't a fucking conspiracy, and I think that's a conspiracy to make everything seem like a conspiracy.
Well, and it's also, I think, a once bitten, twice shy type thing.
Yeah.
Where it's like it's the initial reaction. I feel like everybody that's been got kind of has that reaction. Where it's like, whatever it is that wakes them up, it's like for that first whatever. They're like, everything is fucking whatever.
I
Ruh-roh.
fucked up.
You did it again.
We fucked
You
up.
there?
Sorry about that. Can you hear us?
I'm here.
Okay. Are we still?
Yeah, this is
going
Mikey's
on our-
amateur.
I would say this. I'd say this. A lot of times people attribute things to like malevolence when it's just incompetence.
Incompetence, yeah. Because that's
Yeah, never attribute to malice
to
what
malice
can be
what could be
attributed.
attributed to incompetence.
So Matt, how do I get to a browser from here?
Yeah,
Just click
because
on
that's
this or no?
what razor is that, or what's there's a
click on the YouTube, right there.
Okay, cool.
There's like Occam's razor.
That's the simplest explanation.
Yeah, which absent of evidence, the simplest explanation tends to be correct. Or like what was the Hamlin's razor? There's another, but either way, the one we were just talking about, I felt like. I just lost my fucking train of thought.
That happens, dude. It happens to the best of us.
Sons of my bitches. Which one were we just talking about?
Matt, we were going to talk about real quick before because I want you. I'm sorry. I don't care if you're tired. I want to hear
As long as it's not about what?
remakes.
Oh,
Why do we've talked about remakes and movies?
Because it's an interesting thing. I was just curious because I know Aaron the other day you mentioned something. I said something about watching a movie from 1954. You're like, yeah, it's hard to watch stuff nowadays, and how much stuff is like reboots and remakes and shit.
Yeah.
He's just like, that's true, but then there's like one of those things. It made me think how a lot of times like things have been going on a lot longer than we realize, So it's like I wonder how long people have been rebooting and remaking shit so quickly. And that's like it has been going on. I'm like losing my voice since
Are you?
Yeah, I can hear it.
Yeah.
You have a water?
Yeah, I've got some.
Yeah.
Okay.
But either way, like we've been rebooting shit forever, but just now that's like it's now that media is more mainstream and prevalent. It's like I feel like it's way more in your face and shit, like you're saying. But it's like one of those things that they've been doing since silent films, where they like have a movie come out and a few years later have another version, and then like another version, just like So it's just interesting because. It's like recency bias, but it's like, man, they've been doing that shit forever,
I think though, I think maybe the difference between like then and now was that, if they did a remake, say like, okay, when we were
how many channels did they have on TV back then?
No, well, so like
of a handful.
So like a perfect example was like in the late 90s, they redid the movie Walking Tall with
it was in the 2000s.
Yeah, late 90s, early 2000s,
that was
whatever.
a remake. Yeah.
But that was a remake of a movie from the 70s, whatever. Which, like, and everybody knew when it came out, it was a remake.
Yeah.
But, like, at the time, culture was such that nobody was lining up to go, like, watch that remake. There were people that
but it wasn't like a big hit or anything.
But, at the time,
Segura and Garth
whatever's in the box office. Say it's one of the Fast and the Furious movies.
Yeah.
There's other movies. There's blockbuster movies that are out that people want to go see.
Yeah.
I think kind of the point about it, like kind of between what Mikey's saying, what you're saying, where it's like, where you say they've always done this. Yes, they always have. But I feel like nowadays those are the blockbuster releases where there is no new IP. Where it was like back when we were in our late teens, early 20s, it was like there was tons of new IP and they were redoing old movies.
Well, like the whole movie industry is different to where there's like so much new IPs comes out in streaming formats.
Well, there's
where
no
it's like this is not worth the risk for them to make movies that aren't established IP now.
Well, there's no. That's because there's no younger generation.
Well, I feel like streaming changed it. I feel like streaming is what changed that more than anything.
One, there's no younger generation for them to appeal to.
Yeah,
like
there's no was the main effect, but
Yeah,
other
like,
thing, it's a compounding effect.
Population
with that type of
decline.
With that type of shit, for sure, it's a compounding effect.
Yeah, because they're
it's
still
like,
watching shit. It's not like they're not watching stuff. Now it's just all at home.
Yes. Right. People didn't
They didn't stop watching shit. So then if they're watching somewhere else, then there's more money there. And just like, yeah.
I'm attempting to find this video because I thought it'd be funny. I know it was something that surfaced kind of recently, and I was like, "Dang, dude, I need to."
Dude, the Stars won 5-4.
I'm hoping I
again.
saved
Cool.
it.
Did they really?
Yeah.
Against the Detroit Red
Colorado.
Wings?
What?
Huh? What? Nothing.
What?
I was asking a question to Matthew.
Oh.
He said the Stars won.
Oh, they're in regular season now?
Yeah,
I
just
guess,
started.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think it was like the second or third
I
game.
just asked if they won against the Detroit Red Wings.
Avalanche.
Well,
For no reason whatsoever. It's like I wear a Detroit Redheads hat.
Yeah, well, I just like the hat. I don't care anything about
Yeah, he didn't even realize that there's a hockey team on his
Yeah.
head, probably.
He was like, why is he shit on the Red Wings? I have a Red Wings hat. Fuck. I'm wearing a Red Wings hat right now.
No,
aren't
there
I,
was,
guys, it's on my head,
fine.
isn't it? It's on
There
my
was
head
a
right now,
video-
isn't it?
So we all know. Do you, Aaron? Do you know about fucking Tom Segura and his
Garth Brooks?
theory that Garth Brooks is a
Serial killer.
Dude, his show is so fun. Have you watched his show, Dark Thoughts, or whatever it is on Netflix, Tom
Yeah.
Segura's? Dude, that's so
Oh,
fun.
my God. The Secret Life of Chris Gaines.
So, so there's a video. Oh shit.
We found 200 victims.
I love this
Right.
stuff. I mean, I don't believe that, but I love it. It's
200. Just going like so
Hang
far
on.
with it.
Oh, my God.
So he recently put out a video. Tom Segura did. It was on one of his podcasts, and they were talking about him being a serial killer, and it was like a video where he just like pops up and he's like, "I told you so, I told you so," and it
Wait,
shows.
what?
Hang on, I don't know. I don't think this is it.
Howdy.
No,
Is that
that's
Christopher
not it.
Gaines?
No,
No,
but what
no,
happens
that's
is it
his
shows.
secret life.
It shows.
Right,
Let
right.
me just find the video. See if I can find the original.
Tom Segura's so funny.
He has his moments.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
He
he's
was
not,
like,
he's
I
not
used
very
to-
fun. I like just some of his like a show more than his stand up.
So
Yeah, it's
there
like-
was an interview with Garth Brooks back in the day, and
No, I
don't know if
really
can
do.
find
I
it.
enjoy the shit out of his stand up. Like,
Yeah.
he is hilarious. He's just one that I feel like I've seen so much of that it's like,
Yeah, it's kind of
you know, where it's like you almost know what the joke is
Yeah.
that's coming before, you know.
Oh fuck. Either way, it was a clip of Garth Brooks in an interview on some late night show or
Yeah.
something. They were talking about him in Hollywood or whatever, being in a movie or something. And he was like, "Yeah, man." He was like, "I don't know." He's like, I'd like to be in a movie." He's like, "I don't know. I'd hope to be the bad guy though." And they were like, "What?" And he was like, "Yeah." And he was like, "Yeah, I'd want to be the bad guy." And he was like, "Really?" He's like, "Yeah." And they said something about like being the good. He's like, "Yeah, but you just have like a good guy personality." He's like, "I don't know." I was like, "Yeah, but." I want to be the bad guy that just like kills somebody. And Tom Segura was like, before the clip started, he's like, "I told you so."
Type in Garth Brooks, I want to kill somebody.
I can try. We'll see. Maybe that'll work.
And then put in like quotes. Because sometimes if you put quotes,
I don't see that song.
Something that I.
The top one's like Garth Brooks being super
Yeah.
creepy.
In my dream,
No.
it's for us to love
We can see what he says. This ain't it though.
one another. All of us.
You want to hear something that I
Oh, what
just
the fuck?
heard?
This isn't
Yeah.
it.
So
No, that
In my
wasn't.
dream,
15 seconds. That was it. That's stupid. Yeah, it's anybody that's maybe listening that's like, what are you talking
he was
about?
like,
What's
we're
going
talking
on?"
about Garth Brooks being a serial killer. And
So
we're
the
trying
reason-
to find
the reason
We're
he's
trying to prove it to you on the internet.
allegedly. We don't believe in the moon landing, but we do believe Garth Brooks is a serial killer.
Yeah,
so
Tom Segura had noticed
take
that, like,
everything
I
with
don't
a
know if
grain
it
of
was Tom
salt.
Segura noticed it, how he noticed it, whatever.
Missing person.
But either way, that there was a bunch of like missing persons or people that were going missing from
In cities
Garth
where he
Brooks
just had
concerts.
concerts.
It would pop
Yeah,
up.
it was like right after he'd have a concert, it's like
Man,
there'd be
yeah.
a missing person. And so that was enough proof for him, I guess, and whatever. And it was like,
Dude, either y'all told me that or I heard that
He ran
before,
with that.
Tom Segura is literally the only person that I've
Yeah.
ever heard bring it up but it's been for. I mean,
he's kept
bro.
the
He's
bit
been on
for
it
a
for
minute.
10 years,
Yeah.
at least.
Yeah,
Like
That's
I
fun.
can remember riding around with my ex, listening to the Your Mom's House podcast, and like him talking about Garth Brooks being a serial killer.
Yeah, like
We
he's
do
been
not
on that
believe
for a
he is
long
a
time.
serial
I'm not
killer?
saying that he is, but I'm also not saying that Garth Brooks wasn't at the moon landing.
Oh, dude, that's okay. So my girlfriend just told me about this, but this is so annoying. So there's a song that I heard years ago when I was just driving around delivering liquor, and it became is like a song that I loved. I ended up like playing it for my girlfriend whenever we first got together, and then it was like she loved it. It's been like our song.
Okay.
And it's In Spite of Ourselves, and is the name of the song, and it's in this new. It's fucking sucks now because now it's in this trailer for this new scary movie with Robert Pattinson. So now it's going to be the new thing, and it's going to be everybody's song. Everybody's it's my
so,
song.
so that diminishes its value for y'all too.
Yes,
it does in a sense because if I say it now, if I'm like, yeah, I love this song,
But y'all
like,
had
oh,
it
yeah.
as a thing before it. It was like a known thing for both of you, right?
Matthew went to
It's a known
college.
thing, but I'm saying
Matthew
that if
went
I,
to college at
but
you're both
UNLV.
gonna be annoyed by
Okay to
it
be a
now.
hipster.
It's going to be annoying.
Man, I got
It's like,
blown out
if
today.
I say I like that song or I play that song, people will be like, "Oh, you saw that movie." You
But the thing is, if I truly love a song, I don't care what other people say.
I like.
I won't be
yes,
ashamed.
but
I
it's
liked it
but it's
before.
okay,
one
Mike,
of
you
those
think.
things. It's not that I care. It's that it's always.
You already hate the song. It sounds like
Everybody hates
saying
the
it,
song now.
If I
What's the song?
If I say it is, I'm saying that's the thing is if I'm playing it, people are gonna then say that whatever. But here's the song.
We can't play it now. Now you're adding to it.
She don't like her eggs all runny. She looks down her nose at money. She gets it on like the Easter bunny. She's my baby, I'm his honey. I'm never gonna let her go.
Cheryl mentioned that you're a writer.
But that's it.
Is.
They're singing a song together in a trailer.
Where if you
Robert
think
Pattinson
Dude,
has a great
telling
singing
you.
voice.
Just watch.
What's the
It's
movie
gonna
about?
become- I don't fucking know. It's some horror movie between.
It's a
them
horror
people.
movie. They're singing
Where
that
they're
song
like-
in the trailer.
Well, because they're like toxic.
Huh.
Apparently, they have a toxic love relationship. I think they kill each other or something.
Oh, okay. That's
and so
cool.
it's like she
So it gets
don't
dark like that.
her eggs all runny.
Okay. So they're
It's like,
nuts.
So he's going back and forth. It's like in spite of ourselves, we'll end up sitting on a rainbow, all this shit, and it's just like, yeah.
Well, now I know I
think it's
do
funny
not
about
like that
music.
song, and I never will.
There you go. Because
Well,
of this.
gentlemen, I hate to interrupt. I don't know what time it is there, but it's
about-
a little late. It's a little late here, and I'm gonna have to jump off.
I'm about, yeah, we're about to be wrapping up.
There.
Yeah,
All right.
I'm getting.
All right,
Try to sound international.
Yeah,
crew.
yeah. All right.
bro.
Like,
you-
I sent you my address.
you're on
I
that.
expect to see that hot sauce tomorrow. Express.
Oh wow.
Hey,
Okay,
hey,
I'll
they have
override
big
it.
quick fun fact for the
and I'll send you
international
money
man.
for it in a year for the shipping.
Aaron, before
Hot
you go,
sauce.
what's your recommendation for
Oh,
people
yeah.
for the week? If you were to
What's
give
my
a
recommendation for the week?
If
Yeah.
you were to give somebody a recommendation for the week,
Oh man. Oh.
yeah, it's a big weight. We know.
It's okay,
A
buddy.
recommendation for the week, man. I have been just slammed. I'm taking 2 grad school classes and a half, like a mini semester, and then working a new job. I have no advice. Just don't do that.
Yeah,
Don't
why are you
take
doing
2
that?
classes in a mini semester of grad school. That's no fun.
What are you learning? What are you?
Because he's
I'm
trying to
getting,
be in a Dos Equis commercial by the time he's 70. That's why. He would
Yeah.
like to be the most interesting man in the world at some point.
Well, do you want to guess where I'm going?
Baylor.
Oxford.
South Dakota State University. You want
Online?
to know why?
It's right there.
Why?
Because it's one of the few states I've never been to. So I was like, I'm going to go there.
No.
Look at you.
Wait, so you're actually gonna go there?
No.
No.
Fuck no.
Exactly.
Who the fuck wants to go there?
Exactly.
No. Absolutely not.
That's fine.
why he's never been there.
I know. It's just
But I
fun.
have a
Go-
master's.
go
I
Jack
have a
Rabbit.
doctorate from there. Sir.
But
No,
in what
it's an
though? In what
MED.
though? What are you studying?
Doesn't matter.
It's
You
an
still have
MED.
to call me doctor.
Master of Education.
Master.
Okay.
I'm in the education field now. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But yeah, don't overload yourself with
That's cool, man.
Unnecessary degrees.
Keep it up. Be a master of educating. You should be able to educate anybody at the end of that.
There you go.
Anybody. You should be able to teach anybody anything.
You gotta learn to
Yeah.
Figure out a way for.
All right, we'll get
the
to bed,
military
buddy.
to pay
Would you
for
Would you
your
get to bed? Would you?
Night, sweetie. Thank you for stopping by.
All right, we love you.
All right,
Thank
man.
you.
Good to
boo-boo.
talk. Take it easy.
Later, player.
If it's easy, I'll take it twice.
It's good.
All right.
It's good to talk to Aaron.
Did y'all know him?
I think Chris did.
Never met him before in my life.
That's interesting. Well,
It's wild.
seems like a natural part to wrap it up, I guess.
That was fun, yeah, man.
He doesn't know what time it is there where he is.
Dude, yeah.
Dude, it's
time
only
a week ago.
Oh, dude, it's midnight. I'm hitting Y'all down to hit Applebee's on the way home? We're going to Applebee's.
Club Applebee's.
We're taking the pub.
Did
We're
you
going
make
to
sure to
Applebee's.
have some queso before Chili's changed it?
I didn't.
They changed their
I don't
queso?
think they did. I heard that. We went there. It's funny you bring this up
Because
Matt.
I got
You
some
would
last
bring
Saturday
this up.
just to be safe.
Queso.
You would bring this up.
Or you had
So
to bring
here's
up
the thing.
Chili's. Like
Last
you had a
night-
Chili's
Wait, so hold on.
experience
So
yesterday.
the moon lane didn't happen. Neither did the queso swapping.
Wait, okay, so I'm not saying it didn't, but here's the thing. I heard Allie and I had heard about the chips and queso swapping. That the chips also got changed. That they got the thicker, different chips. It's not a lot of different chips.
A lot of people use a lot of collision
we
around
ended up
these
going.
chips, honestly.
We ended up going last night, and it was really fucking annoying. Like, it was just a shitty experience. I ended up leaving. We didn't go. We dipped out. We didn't eat all our we ordered chips, salsa, 2 drinks, and then didn't see the guy for a while. And then we just kind of looked
Casper,
around
which
the
one?
place.
Like, which one?
635
the one
Preston.
we used
Really?
to go to. Yeah.
Huh.
So I'm looking around. It was like we just kind of read the room, and the guy had already kind of been like, we looked at him, and he seemed kind of overwhelmed. The manager was behind the bar washing dishes.
They didn't have much help.
Yeah, and we were looking around, and it was just like I saw a guy that like had finished his food. They were waiting on a tab. He wanted another drink. Like,
It's sad the
and
state
so-
of restaurants like that.
And so I looked around and I was just like, yeah. I'm like, this seems like it's going to be a minute. And she was like, yeah, she's like, even when we order 2, it's probably going to take a bit. I was like, you just want to tab out and dip and go get food somewhere else? She's like, yeah. So we just tabbed out and went somewhere else. It's like,
So we got to
it's-
go by again to see.
But to me, like I said, I was tiffed about it, and she was trying to chill me out and be like, hey, like, it is what it is, whatever. And I told her, I was like, yeah, but to me it's just upsetting. It's like, because it's like it's you know, it's a
Well, it's
total
like every
waste
time
of
you go
fucking
somewhere.
time. And not only that, but why is it that like I should just my expectation for
Wait, it's a waste of fucking time. What is the queso switching?
No, going last night, my experience.
Oh,
I
gotcha,
saying
gotcha.
that, like,
Yeah,
didn't
yeah,
eat
yeah,
food.
yeah. I got you. Yeah, you're annoyed by the whole situation.
Yeah, I didn't even eat food. It took like it was like a half
dude
an
brought
it
their
was over
drinks.
half
It
an
took 'em
hour.
forever.
It was like 45
Yeah, that's
minutes
annoying.
of just it was 45 minutes of sipping a drink. She
Yeah.
didn't get her drink for like I don't fucking know. At like
I commend y'all for sticking out as long as you did.
yeah, we just hung around for a
Huh.
little while and then had our drinks and it was like, well, yeah, let's just order somewhere.
Yeah,
what I'm
you had
saying.
to
It's
cut
like
your
it
losses.
wasn't-
Like, well, damn, they really aren't getting like you thought. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
and
that
so
was-
because the dude came over, took an order of the people next to us, then the order from them.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, okay, he's about to come to us. They technically, I think, were here before us. But then he didn't come to us, and he
Yeah.
goes and grabs a drink at the bar and brings it to a table. I'm like, oh, he's gonna bring that drink to the bar, come over to us.
Yeah.
Didn't, and then fucked off, and I was like,
Yeah, it was an annoying experience.
So I
Well,
was
they weren't
so, and the
that
thing
busy.
is that it's like, yeah, and so the thing is it's just one of those things. With it's funny you brought Chili's up,
Yeah.
because you know,
So it's gonna take you a year, like a Chipotle,
probably
before you
I told
try it
Crane,
again.
probably take me about a year before I want to go back.
That's how I did.
Then they'll come back, oh yeah, Chili's just hell yeah.
Had a great experience. Had a great time.
Case is better than ever.
It'll take a year. It's okay. I'll go through my process.
Yeah,
But
Mike
like I
hurts
said,
deep with this
dude,
stuff. It's good.
It's not. It's that I get to a point where it's like I can't go back too soon after having a
The
shitty
emotions, the wound's
experience.
still fresh.
Yes, because if I go back and
The
it's too
flashback.
soon after,
Then
I'm just gonna be
condoning
like,
their shit ass
no,
behavior.
well, no, I'm gonna be double fucking mad because I'm
If
gonna
it
be
happens
like,
again,
no, because it's like
again,
I'm gonna be
they
like,
fooled me once.
I'm gonna be like sitting here like I'm the fucking dickhead. I'm the idiot. Like, why
Like
the-
I should
why-
have known better.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Don't fool me again.
That's what I'm saying. Where it's
And then
like,
they're going to be wondering why the
Look at
fuck
the
I'm
guy's
sitting in the corner. Why the fuck I'm sitting in the corner with my knife and
Remember that
fork
tall guy you left
like
busy the
this.
other week?
He's back. We got him, this sucker.
Just sitting there like this with
You
his knife and his
stupid.
fork. Hadn't even ordered. He's
And
just
I'm
angry.
just so back sitting there this time.
Look at you miserable shit. You miserable shit.
That's that's a funny.
Fucking spitting on me. That's how I feel. That's why I can't go back to
Like,
these
I
places.
can't be a
is
psycho
because I'm
kid.
just like, if I go back and it's a shitty experience, I'm like, I'm the dickhead. I'm the dumbass.
Exactly.
Like, I came back here thinking that
He'll
y'all would have your
avoid
shit
his
together.
favorite restaurant.
It's like
have
getting back.
one experience
to
for
me,
a
it's like
year
getting,
straight.
To me, it's like getting back with like a toxic ex. You knew. What were you doing? You stupid ass. You went and stuck your hand into a hole,
Oh
and
my
it got
gosh,
bit
that's
by
funny.
a beaver.
Well, my recommendation is go get some of the queso. The new queso.
All that to say, the chips were the same. Chips didn't change. We didn't get queso.
Oh, the chips was.
We settled for fuzzies.
Yeah, the fuzzies good, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
good.
But, you know, what was better is living in a time in America when you could smoke in Chili's and you'd get your chicken crispers and take your order.
Smoke in a casino without
Yeah.
a bunch of Indians attacking.
Yeah.
As soon as you walked in the door.
Yeah, it's unbelievable,
so I thought,
man.
This is America, damn it.
No, man, it's not what you think.
Not that part.
Yep. What about you? What y'all got? Y'all's Rex?
My recommendation is keep your friends as long as you can up past their bedtime. When you tell a friend, when
Keep
you
your
can
friends
tell,
close and your
when
enemies
you can
closer.
tell a friend wants to go to bed or leave, dude, test them.
Don't do it.
Test them.
That you don't. There's no telling what they're gonna do to themselves.
Test them.
Ever
They shouldn't be left alone.
Billy Madison.
They should
When
not
he's
be
got
left
him by the
alone.
head.
Test them.
He's like, don't ever leave here.
If you can tell a friend wants to go to bed, test his limits. And see how long you can hang around and make small talk.
Dude, you should.
Before he just explodes.
no such thing as small
or
talk
he
among
just says
friends.
he's going to bed. He might say, I'm going to go to the bathroom, and then he goes to bed.
You never know. He's gonna do what he's gonna do, though. Potato.
Take
Look at this
up-
potato right here.
Look at her arm hanging down.
I know, man. She's hanging out with the boys.
No,
She's
but
like,
for
yeah,
real,
I've seen you on
okay,
the wall.
recommendation of the week. Go make it a thing. Go once a week, once a month. Once a month. That's the new thing.
There we go.
Anything you're trying to start that's new, that's outside of like a fucking workout
Don't push
program.
yourself. Once a year. Start easy.
Once
Just think about it sometime in the
once
next
every
6
blood
months.
moon. Once every blood moon. No, set the goal once a month. Have a night. If you got a significant other, awesome. If not, do it by yourself. Who gives a fuck?
If not, even better.
go have dinner, and then afterwards go to like half price book.
Go to a turn down service.
Walmart, whatever, and
Buy a banana.
buy yourself a movie of a physical DVD that you go home and you watch it that night. You make it a thing to where it's like
What
you're
if
going.
somebody doesn't have a DVD player? They
You
should
buy a
one.
DVD player.
They could
What
probably
if
get it
the
for
movie
cheap.
you're interested in
They could probably
is
get a
small
movie and a
or-
DVD player for
DVD
$20.
I'll tell you this right now. Buy DVD players now. Because it's going to be one of those stupid fucking things that you're like, oh, DVD player. I get a DVD.
You'd be in some situation where you wish you had it.
Not just that, but there's going to come a day
Well, no,
where
it's like,
people
vintage.
are like, hey,
Oh, yeah.
you know a DVD player costs $250, and you're like, what?
Yeah.
And you can't even get just a basic fucking DVD player, and then all of a sudden
Might
you're
as
like,
well buy
well,
a
shit.
few of them.
Well, shit. Do I spend $250 on a DVD player now because they're going to go up? Isn't that something to think about? You could end up in a hole where technology that was fucking 30, 40 years old, potentially, you're going to be worried about the price on it going up.
Well,
Do I
Something
buy
to be
now?
concerned about.
Do I buy now on something that came out 30, 40 years ago? I'm on a whole new level of trading. My recommendation of the week is see
Everything
new
is
lanes.
speculative. Literally anything that they sell right
speculating-
now,
we're
just
speculating
buy it and
on-
hold on to it for 30 years and it'll
speculating on-
probably be worth money.
We're speculating on
Speculation
DVD
station.
secondhand market
Like we're
sales.
stopping off at the speculation
Assume the
station
position
tonight.
upon the wall of
It's
assumption
like
of
Mikey's
speculation.
getting on that
station.
train.
Yeah, speculate. Be speculative.
Be speculating you.
No, Chris. Chris has a. What's your
Oh,
recommendation?
yeah, what's your recommendation?
Be speculatory.
Mind the gaps
in your teeth.
In your teeth. No, between stimulus and reaction.
There you go.
'Cause
I like that.
that's where your power lies. Like there's an input, you know, somebody does something to you and you can react immediately off of instinct, you know.
Our minding
and
the
do
gap
what's
is just
expected.
really thinking about the times to react quickly and not quickly. Like it's kind of it
Yeah,
can be
but,
both.
Look at her.
But then understanding too, because you know, it's like they've said before, or like I've brought up on here before about, you know, when you feel yourself losing your cool, to literally like take a couple of deep breaths because it kicks you out of
lizard brain.
That lizard brain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And back into your prefrontal cortex. But like, yeah, to just, you know, to understand that, you know,
exercise.
There is a gap between stimulus and reaction.
Yeah.
And that's the only control that you have is how you react to the stimulus.
Crane, do you have a recommendation of the week?
All right. Heard from him.
He said silence
Root
is
for
power.
Texas.
Yeah.
Crane said silence is power.
I heard that.
Well, there's only one thing to say, and
they
there's
win?
only one thing to do,
Yeah.
and that's kiss the person closest to you.
They really did. Texas won.
And yeah.
Hook 'em.
Well,
and
2 years in a row. Be hooking them.
Be hooking you.
Be
Be seeing
saying
you.
How do I work this thing?
Stop.